Ah, there we go. Alright. Where are we at? Chapter 22. Chapter 22 is by Beasts. Beasts? Holy shit. Chapter 22 is from Beast's POV, alright? It's also quite long. The chapter after it is immensely short, similar to the one after that, and the one after that. Not so much the one after that. I don't want to say I can finish the book tonight, but I'm gonna fucking pray to God that I can. Also, to catch up to speed with what happened last time, I'm gonna turn the music down. What happened is, Isabell wanted to pretend to be, or pretend to be put on show so that, like, she wanted to do naughty things, but have people not think that she was doing naughty things. Which I'm sure is, like, everybody's fantasy, right? But it's really difficult to have that fantasy when you're, like, the people, like, that brought you there know that they brought you there to do the naughty things. So, the people you want to not know that you're doing the naughty things know exactly what you're doing, and that you're doing naughty things. Yet they feign the knowledge of knowing that you're doing naughty things, like, oh, I didn't know you're playing video games. You brought your Switch behind the bartending table. I didn't think of that. Whoa. Got you resting on a couple of Joy-Cons down there? Like, got your joysticks intertwined? And Isabell's like, tee-hee, not really, no, not at all, I'm not a gamer. And then Beast is looking over like, oh man, you're fucking totally a gamer. Alright, it's written all over your face that you're gaming right now underneath that desk. And then who was it? Aurora? I think it was Aurora. Was like, I'm player too. Oh wait, we're not supposed to say that. And it's like, let me tell you, very quickly. See, here's the thing. I know what's gonna happen in the rest of there's only 8 chapters left. This is the last little segment of the book. Alright. Somehow it's gonna go from, like, closet fucking to, like, dramatic car chase to Mount Olympus with, like, fucking Zeus, like, killing somebody like fucking Tinkerbell or some shit. Like, it's gonna fucking go from 0 to 1,000 in, like, 2 pages. Okay? Given how the Hercules book ended, I almost fully expect this book to just fucking go batshit insane in the next couple of chapters. Alright? There's gonna be some pretty crazy shit. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin. Isabell delights me to no end. I knew I loved the woman, but even I spun out the terms of this pact. I didn't expect this. Amazed, I lift my gaze to find Gaeton looking the same kind of shell-shocked as he watches Isabell eat Aurora's Doritos. I find lust and surprise and the tiniest bit of anger in his dark eyes. But then, Gaeton is always angry these days. He just covers it better than some. Doritos? She's got a piping hot big old bag of Doritos in the closet room. And they're sharing it without the boys. Unbelievable. Beast wants to get his hand in that bag of Doritos. He wants to get his hand nice and cheesy, so that way he can lick off all the Cheeto dust. Sorry, Dorito dust. Not Cheetos. Different bag. Different company. I keep my hand on the back of Isabell's neck, though she's not fighting me in the least. Wait, who's eating whose Doritos? Hold on. I thought Aurora was eating Isabell's Doritos. Ugh. Why would it be cheesy? Because they got the Supreme Cheese Doritos, Deco. What kind of Doritos do you get? I prefer the guacamole and salsa Doritos. Which reminds me, I need to add guacamole to this little game-a-thon they're having right now. They gotta put their dips in some chip, if you know what I'm saying. Can't be eating those chips dry. I'm gonna stop now. Anyway. Oh yeah, though she's not fighting me in the least. His big hand cages a... Who the fuck is talking? His big hand cages Aurora's throat in a similar way, preventing her from sitting up, but not putting any pressure on her. Did you know Aurora was such a little brat? He shrugs his massive shoulders. I like that adjective. His humongous, outrageously oversized shoulders.
She worked with Tank too long.
Aurora cries out, and her back bows. Isabell wrenching, and Isabell is wrenching for a dip in the guacamole. I lift my brows, but our woman doesn't seem interested in stopping. Wait. What is happening right now? Get out the Vagisil. Hang on. Something I need to go back a page. Because in my mind, I thought Isabell was being pinned down by... Oh, Jesus. I forgot the layering's a bit fucked there, Deco. But thank you so much for that. Yeah, fucking Isabell's eating Gutsman's ass. Anyway. But no, I thought Aurora was eating Isabell's Doritos. Why is... And if it's the other way around, why is Isabell having a bit of guacamole with her Doritos? What is she doing? Because I thought Isabell's being pinned down. Wait, no, if Isabell is being pinned down... What the fuck is happening? Grabs the back on it. Mouthwards. Yeah, Isabell is... eating Aurora's thing. Then why is... Oh, okay, sorry. I couldn't... Aurora is the one who's getting her chips dipped in guacamole, and Isabell is just eating her, just licking it straight from the fucking, like, the dip bowl, like a fucking madman. You're confusing the fuck out of me. Deco, that's why I love it so much. That's why I absolutely love it. Just know that they haven't busted out the Mountain Dew yet. I'm assuming Beast is back there, like, shaking off the bottle. He's ready to fucking spray his Mountain Dew everywhere. Anyway, I lift my brows, but a woman doesn't seem interested in stopping. Despite myself, I chuckle as I haul her off Aurora. Greedy. So endlessly greedy. That's one of the 7 deadly sins. She tries to look repentant. An impossible feat without the happy grin on her face. I'm sorry, sir. She looks at Gaeton. I'm sorry, sir. She looks at Aurora. I'm sorry, sir. She looks at the narrator. I'm sorry, sir. I wish I was making that shit up, but it happened more than once. Sage, welcome to the stream as well. I think this book could be a little icky, but I'm not sure yet. It might be covered in I was gonna say it might be covered in Dorito dust, but that might have just been me eating Doritos earlier. Literally. I'm kidding, the pages are clean. Gaeton shakes his head slowly.
No, you're not.
He pulls Aurora up into a sitting position and narrows his eyes on her.
And you, little troublemaker, I ought to put you in the timeout for pulling that poop.
Settle down there, Gaeton. What is happening right now? She gives him a radiant smile. I just think that'll help. Gaeton snorts.
Nah, you'll just get off again, and then next time I turn around, you'll be buried between our woman's thighs.
He considers her.
We'll have to think of something better.
Want to see what you've done today? I would love to see it, Sage. What could be the thing that has happened? It's just exactly, Digo. Just a gamerland party. Don't get Dorito dust on your book. Don't worry. Buddy, the pages are completely blank, completely clean. Except for this cover art. I can't really change that. But I want to know why it's a mug. And it's not just like, it's not just any old mug either. It's like a tankard that you put grog into. Like, Why choose that? I understand the blue flames on the previous one for, you know, Hades, which I thought was his hair, but apparently I was wrong. I don't know what a mug has to do with Beauty and the Beast. I mean, I probably should have, you know, looked at the book, the movie beforehand. Oh shit. Sage, is that a fucking 3D fucking... One of them 3D VTuber things? Holy shit. That's quite impressive. It is? Goddamn. Just making the shit up. Maybe Deco, or maybe not. I'll leave that up to your imagination. Oh yeah, sorry, they're getting off again. Oh yeah. I turned to the rest of the room, watching avidly. If I had my preference, the rest of the night would play out in private. But we've started this, so we'll have to see it through to the end. Show continues in the public playroom. They're just in a fucking playpen. Where's the ball pit? No, somebody might have thrown up in the ball pit. Someone whoops. Whoops? Someone whoops and a few people clap as they all file out quickly enough. It's only when the four of us are alone in the room that I turn back to the other three. Isabell, I'm disappointed in you. Go kneel by the door and wait for us. She opens her mouth like she might argue, but finally gives a jerky nod and hops off the bar. How is she on the bar? I thought she was in the I keep a close eye on her as she pads to the door and sinks into a kneeling position. But she's not wobbly at all. Good. Okay. She hasn't had too much drink yet, I guess. They're staying safe. Alright. Not getting over the blood alcohol limit. Gotcha. Been using that lately? I definitely have to check it out, Sage, because no, when you streamed today, I was like at work. I've been at work, so I actually, come to think of it, I have a fucking 6-day work week, I think. That's what it's called. Because I was supposed to have a break on Sunday, but they needed me Sunday. So that kind of put a wrench in the plans. One of the tea kettle's poor friends. No, not. It doesn't look like that. It doesn't look like that, Deco. It looks like a tankard. You know, one of those like Scotland bloody fucking mugs that you'd put like mead into. It's like that kind of mug. Like an Oktoberfest mug, basically. Speak of the month. Which I would understand better if it was like a teapot. I'd make that make more sense. Put a mug to the orgy. Deco, how else are you supposed to capture the gamer fluid, alright? How else are you supposed to fill up that tank? The mug's gotta get filled somehow. The ball pits in someone's pants. You're not wrong, Sage. You're not wrong. Share in Discord. Oh, true. Oh, really, Sage? Oh, shit. Okay. That makes more sense. Mug root beer. Fuck. Fucking mug. But no, that makes sense, Sage. Because now I can believe that the book is about Gaeton. Okay? Because that would explain why the other book was about Hades. Because Hades was, you know, his flames were on the cover. Okay, now I'm drawing the... I've got like a cork board, alright, with a bunch of different fucking pictures on it, and like scenes and scripts from the pages from this book. And I'm like tying it all together with a piece of string and like some pins. It's making sense now. And it's all about mug. Gotta love mug. I haven't had mug root beer, but I heard it's really good. Anyway, I narrow my eyes at Aurora. Holy shit, Xenoblade, calm down. Good lord. Get dressed. We'll deal with you presently. She scrambles off the bar and snatches up her dress. I point at Gaeton. With me.
Not on your life.
But he follows me anyway, so whatever the fuck. But he follows me into the cramped storage closet and allows me to shut the door. Gaeton huffs and puffs and blows my house down. Sorry, I got my book confused there. Gaeton huffs out of breath.
I'm fine.
You aren't even close to fine. I cross my arms over my chest, covering my gamer tattoo. This scene was your idea. Are you regretting it?
No, not like that.
He drags a hand over his face, revealing his own signature gamer tattoo.
Woo! Poop is complicated, you know. I get caught up in it.
I catch my wrist and pull it from his face. Talk to me.
I am talking to you. We're having a gamer party, aren't we?
Yeah. What about it?
Well, what good is a gamer party when you didn't bring any video games?
What do you mean, Gaeton?
Well, just look at all them consoles out there and only one copy of Mario Kart. What?
I'm sorry. I'm reading the wrong book. Sorry.
You're not my pug-chapping therapist, man. I don't have to walk you through it.
I give him the look that comment deserves. I'm not your therapist, no. But I'm someone who cares about you.
Sure.
Gaeton snorts, but the narrator can't do that. But his derisive expression fades as he studies my face.
You're not pooping me, are you? 'Cause that'd be weird if you're pooping me.
I could shake this man for being so intentionally dense at times. No, I'm not pooping you. What do you think I am, 12? You think I'd commit to 2 weeks worth of scenes with someone I still hated? Do you think I would have brought up my fantasy earlier if I didn't mean it? He shifts his wrist until his fingers play along my forearm.
You're a vault beast.
Sorry, I could go there with that. Mopey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Breast. Unfortunately, Deco, I don't have a slumber upon thy breast. I also need to fix up that bot. It's getting closer and closer to time. I need to fucking load up that bot at some point for branch beer. What the fuck is branch beer? Make you think a bit. I see Sage. But I just have to watch Beauty and the Beast. just the first time. I just need to watch it once. Can't snort. I can snort. I just can't snort in a funny voice. That's near impossible. I don't know how anyone can do that. Mopey isn't tardy to the party. He's actually in time for the real gamer battle to begin.
You're a vault beast. Not exactly an open book when it comes to literally anything, which is quite topical because currently the book is open. Otherwise, how else would somebody read this line of dialogue?
Pretty fucking Sorry. No, sorry. Man, my brain is not comprehending the swears in advance anymore. I don't know what's happened to me. Pretty pog champing open when I tell you I care about you. I want him to reciprocate. Sorry, reciprocate? I'm not saying that correctly. I know how it's said, but my brain can't seem to put the word in motion. Reciprocate. Close enough. But it's still too soon for that. He can barely comprehend that I might want him for more than pog champing right now. He's already making the face for it. Pushing too hard will damage what little progress we've made. I squeeze his wrist a little so he's really pogging. Let's go put on a show, and then finish the night out right.
Okay.
He finally nods. Gaeton glances at the door.
Isabell's shame kink is a trip. Wait, can I say that word, beast? Kink? Can we say that?
Sure, Gaeton. I wait for him to look at me and then pull him closer, inch by inch. It's not her kink that's tripping you up. It's how much you want to enjoy playing it out with her. You like it. Her being your little pog champ. And you like punishing her for it.
Yeah, I do.
His breath ghosts against my lips.
Well, I'm taking the lead for the next part.
I wouldn't have it any other way. They're about to swap controllers, so he's player one. The moment stretches out between us, and I'm almost convinced I can feel the earth getting soft and sticky beneath our feet. Why sticky? Why use the word sticky? Sticky? I think there's something else on that floor. Ready to suck us down. Careful there, Earth-chan. I'm about to take a step back when Gaeton curses. He curses, does he? And grabs the back of my neck with his free hand. He's placing a hex on Isabell right as we speak. He bends down and toes me that the last distance... Oh, sorry. He bends down and toes me that last little distance to his mouth. He tastes like whiskey and doesn't... I guess it's being used as an adjective. And doesn't dick around with teasing. I'm gonna change that. And he doesn't faff around with teasing. He tilts my head back and claims my mouth. I allow it for half a second, revealing in the fact that we're KISSING. That he made the first move, and then I grab his shirt and KISSING the PogChamp out of him back. Sorry. The gaming... I was gonna say, Mopey, if this was in like... If this was a cinematic production, I would love to see the universe for it, because I mean there's so many different things happening and they're all like intertwined with each other. It'd be like Avengers, dude. It'd be like... This is like reading Avengers, okay? It's like Captain America's gonna bust through the wall at any moment and, you know, have his own fucking comic book to tie off from it. But... I think the gaming version would be... Do you think it would be safe for kids? I don't know. I think it might be like PG-18. There's the little PogChamp meme. That's exactly why I changed the a lot of the bad words when they're referring to Isabell as their dirty little, you know, naughty word. I prefer to put the word PogChamp there because it works better. Also, after that one song, the fucking cinema music has been more quieter than I can imagine. A furry trying on the floor. I mean, okay, here's the thing, Mopey, here's the thing. What about I can feel the earth getting soft and moist? Okay, moist doesn't work as well either. I can't take the word moist very seriously. Maybe it's better that she used sticky. Maybe sticky works. It's just a wholesome storybook about Beauty and the Beast. What's the worst thing in the world? Not bothered by moist. Mopey, have you ever in your life, in recent years I should say, used the word moist to describe anything? Oh no, Sage. I found it. Oh shit. Is it? I know it kind of branched off, but the little PogChamp meme, is that... Did it originate as the Kill la Kill character? Like doing that? Is that the first one? Or is there like another version I'm not aware of? Maybe like a cake or a sponge. I have heard sponge cake, or, you know, combining the two, but a nice chocolate mud cake could be quite moist. Water is moist. I would like to believe that water is already wet and cannot be moist. I feel like water is alleviated from being called moist. My little PogChamp is epic enough to have this chalky milk. Fucking hell. Literally this book, though. Literally this book. don't remember. I'm pretty sure it started with the Kill la Kill character. That's at least the first iteration I saw of it anyway. And then it became fucking everything. Sorry, he's Pog champing, right. I almost forget myself when he presses his lips against me, and I feel his big controller against my stomach. Almost. His Joy-Con is reaching out. I wrench away. Okay, weird way to use the word wrench. My breath comes out as raggedly as his does.
Later.
Gaeton blinks down at me, and he gives me a little shake, and then the narrator realizes that it was actually me that said later first. Later.
Right. Well, later.
He suddenly grips.
Figures that you couldn't resist all of this.
He motions to himself. He does a little Fortnite dance. Good to know that this situation hasn't damaged your arrogance any. Your arrogance.
Not even a little bit.
He gives the door an assessing look. Like it could be locked or picked at some point.
That's on if they managed to obey this time, or if Isabell's riding Aurora's face again. I didn't know if I should say that or I should put an analogy there. It's fine. It's fine. I should probably use the word horse. Do you think Isabell's riding Aurora's horse again?
I shake my head and start... That's probably worse. I shake my head and start to move past him, enjoying the way he holds our bodies. Enjoying the way he holds still as our bodies drag against each other. We good?
Yeah.
He nods.
We're good. This whole situation has been one HG double hockey sticks of a trip. But you're right, I was pog champing earlier.
He was pog champing earlier. Is what? His controller, Sage. All these gamers keep their controllers with them, you know, because you never know when you're gonna game with the bro. All right. Why isn't Gaeton? I don't know, Moby. I wish he was. I wish he was. Like, watch something wholesome. Sage, knowing you, the first thing you're gonna click on is the fucking the VTubers fucking like. Well, I'm just gonna end it. The VTubers fucking, that works. But I forget what the thing was. But those VTubers that were playing, I'm assuming Valorant, but you know, those ones. Because I understand that Beast. I know they're using like the non-beastified version of Beast, but with a name like Beast, all right, you definitely expect him to be you know, more beastly in a way. Definitely Gaeton, exactly. Gaeton loves lowering his gaze. Especially when looking at doors and Beast. Anyway. Sorry, he's doing things with the trivia. Nothing you can't make... Oh, sorry. Nothing you can't make right if you want to. His eyes gleam with arrogant amusement.
I know.
Gaeton grabs my arm, almost pulling out of its socket. What a fucking freakishly strong grip he's got. Holding me in place.
After we're done here, ellipses.
Yeah. He strokes his hand down my chest and grips my controller through my jeans. I mean my pocket. Gaeton curses softly. He mutters it under his lips, and I don't know if I should step on a crack anymore, or I might break my mother's back. What kind of curse did he place? I don't know, but I might have to go see a healer later at the local church to get it lifted.
After we're done here with Isabell's Final Fantasy game, why don't we try yours on for size? You know, on the count of you're smaller than me and everything?
The storage room suddenly seems significantly smaller. I look up at him, my heart beating harder than it has right to. We don't have to do that.
It has nothing to do with having to do something, and everything with wanting to do it.
Why does he sound like a fucking like a game show host now?
Show me potato salad.
He leans down and licks my bottom lip.
Maybe Isabell isn't the only one with a little bit of a shame kink. Maybe. I don't want to wait for her later, at the least for this. At least for this.
He exhales slowly and reaches for the button of my jeans. I hold perfectly still as he unzips me and draws out my controller, which is still attached to the gaming console we have in the storeroom.
And maybe you weren't the only one that day who thought about what it would be like with the three of us in bed together.
Funny. I love reading it like this though. It fits so fucking well. And it's so easy to trail off on shit too. Everything's just a gamer analogy now. Everything. It's so they're gonna start Fortnite dancing in a little bit. Yeah, he's gonna bust out the floss. Hopefully there's no sussy barkers in the storeroom. It's just two people in here. I wonder that might be the imposter. Isabell's out there ready to call an emergency meeting. Aurora's gonna open the door and find Gaeton like venting. I have to fight, not to hold my breath as he strokes me with his rough hand. I thought I'd have to slow play things more. I thought I'd have to slow play things more to bring Gaeton around. But the Xenoblade music is kicking it up a notch again for some reason. Really weird. Can't take anymore. That's all good, Butney. I'll let you know how it goes. And hopefully there's an epic conclusion at the end. Epic conclusion. Anyway. But it feels like we've all tipped over the edge and are barreling. Oh my goodness. Chumbi Maya. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. I also am very surprised that you followed during this particular scene. Because things are about to get quite intense. Also just realized, for the first time in my life, Isabell is actually not in the room. And I remembered to do this now. Now it's just Beast and Gaeton. But thank you so much for the follow. Sleep aid, superbly right now. Well, I'm glad I could help. But this might give you some very strange dreams, unfortunately. But we'll see. We've all tipped over the edge and are barreling to the only conclusion that makes sense. I let Gaeton guide my back to the wall and watch him sink to his knees. The truth bursts out. Bursts out of me without my having any intention of speaking. It pissed me off so pog-champing much to watch you suck Hook's bottle of Mountain Dew, to know that he had your donkey wherever he wanted it. Gaeton grins, and grins in the near darkness.
Jealous?
Thank you, Mimi. Alright, good luck, Chumby. Good luck. Hopefully you're able to get some sleep to this. Hopefully. My god, Mopey. I feel like it would be very difficult to sleep to this particular, especially in this particular part. I personally sleep during the plot sections because boy are they resident sleeper. Anyway, PogChamp, yeah, and furious about it. I sift my fingers through his hair. We do this, and there's no going back. Your mouth is mine, your bowl of Doritos is mine, you are mine, just like she is.
Or maybe that's not what it means. Maybe it means I wanna suck onto your bottle of Mountain Dew right now.
Gaeton licks the rim of the tip of my Mountain Dew bottle. I have to change it from controller because it's about to get real weird. Frustration nips at me, but I shove it deep down. We'll get there. He's already made his decision. For all that he's playing the denial game right now. I tug on his hair just hard enough to hurt. Then stop pog champing and drink my Mountain Dew, Gaeton. Drink it, please. I need you to drink your verification can. We have 2 pretty subs waiting for us at Subway. Please, they don't let me drink Mountain Dew at Subway. You gotta get your fill now. Oh, waiting for their punishment out there.
Like and what?
He sucks me down, and I can't stop myself from cursing at how good it feels. I like that he is also placing a hex on Gaeton. He's cursing. Why it can't be written what the curse is, I don't know. It's just too insane of a curse. It's probably written in like ancient Latin, which is why it can't be put into this book. It's more than his mouth around my bottle of Mountain Dew. It's what this portends. I'm gonna go on a without looking it up. I'm gonna go on a whim and say that portends means that it's what this means. And I don't know why Katee Robert just couldn't write what it means. Gaeton is mine, and I am his, which he'll acknowledge when he finally comes to terms with this. I give him a full 15 seconds, that's very accurate, not a second longer, of playing with me before I take control, tightening my grip and choosing my rhythm. His big hands shift to my hips, holding me lightly as I pogchamp. His mouth is pogging. The look on his face, it screams PogChamp. PogChamp. Sorry, I had to make the analogy and then the next word. Okay. He's blissed out, in heaven as I shove my bottle of Mountain Dew down his throat, forcing him to drink every drop. I love this big-hearted bowl of Doritos. I'm never pog-champing, letting him go. No, not now. Not ever. He's never gonna let his pog-champ go. He's never. I don't try to hold out. I simply take what I need and let my Mountain Dew roll through me. Gaeton drinks me down with a happy growl and gives my bottle a few extra pulls before he moves back.
That was one HE double hockey sticks of an appetizer.
I huff out a laugh. You're as much of a brat as she is.
Guilty.
He tucks my bottle of Mountain Dew away and does up my jeans.
You like it?
Yeah, I do. I pull him up to his feet and kiss him again. It's tempting to stay here a little longer, to keep overriding his fears about what the future brings. We have the rest of the night and several fantasies to play out. Yeah, we have to play lots of Final Fantasies. There's like 15 of them. Though, I slowly pull him away. Think Isabell is, gaming with Aurora again?
I suppose we'll see.
I give another laugh and slide past him to open the door. I'm honestly a little surprised to find the woman kneeling in identical positions women kneeling in identical positions in front of the door, the very picture of obedient submissives. Oh, I should have taken that bet, I murmur, but the narrator didn't know that, so I actually said it out loud, and everybody heard me. And now I look like a fool.
Yeah.
Even Gaeton heard me, and he replied. He strides around the bar to stand over them.
Up, little pogchamps. We punishment. That's right, little pogchamps. We have your punishment to deliver.
I hang back a little as he leads them out the door and down the hall to the public playroom. It's quite the sight. Gaeton striding strong and tall in front. well, I'm just gonna say it, a naked Isabell walking next to Aurora, in that tease of a white dress of hers. The public playroom is as crowded as I expect. People love a show, and we're about to provide them one. They just needed something to help them with their sleep paralysis demon, and I'm pretty sure if I had a sleep paralysis demon, it would not come near this book. Alright, this book is like the Bible, okay? It will keep away all paralysis demons. All of them. Even the ones that really hit you the hardest. For James to throw up and then get to go up. Oh my god, Moby. It's great, it's such a good book. The knowledge sits uncomfortably in my stomach as I catch sight of Ursa and Malone. That's right, I forgot if it's Maloney or Malone. It's spelled like actually it's not spelled like baloney. You know what, I'm just gonna say Mal1. Mal1. Perched on a couch next to each other, their heads bound together in a low conversation. We should be fighting Ursa, not participating in a scene for her entertainment. If there's a way to avoid the fight, though, we have to try. For Isabell's sake. Gaeton stops abruptly, and I bump into him, pushing him over. Whoops, sorry Gaeton. My bad, that didn't actually happen. Gaeton stops. At the scene we had requested set up, there's a spanking bench and a low couch positioned in its line of sight. He points at the couch.
Deal, Aurora.
We hadn't exactly planned on Aurora ending up in this scene, but it worked out beautifully. When she requested permission the second she showed up in the bar room, she flounces a little, but sinks gracefully to her knees in front of the couch.
And you!
Gaeton turns to Isabell.
On the bench. Beast, assist. I need you as my assistant here, Beast.
What? It's like a Maloney. It's like that Sage, but with an A. The first O is an A. Maloney. Mal1. Malone? I'm home alone. Malone. Anyway. They're about to play Smash. You know, Smash Brothers. I follow her to the bench and help her position herself. Spanking benches come in a wide variety, but the one we picked for tonight has spots for her forearms and shins, with a higher section in the middle to lift her bowl of Doritos into the air. That way we can all share it, equally. She squirms a little as I fasten the straps across her calves, holding her into place. I move around her front and go to one knee, and then propose, whoops, that didn't happen, to give her arms the same treatment. Sorry. Too tight.
No, they're perfect.
She lifts her head and then bites her bottom lip.
Everyone can see my bowl of Doritos.
Yes, they can. Did you bring some salsa?
No, I forgot it at the bar.
That's okay. I brought my salsa to the party.
Oh, thank you, Gaeton. Here, Isabell, can I have a little bit of guacamole before we begin?
Of course you can, Beast.
Hey, I want some guacamole too.
Not so fast, Gaeton. You licked the rim around the fucking bowl last time. Sorry, I'm getting way off track. Yes, they can. I press a quick kiss to her mouth. Safe word, princess. They're finally using the... Well, they're not using it, but they're bringing it up again. Thank God. Malone. Malone? So not Maloney. Not Melone. Not... Because for some reason I'm thinking of the word baloney. Like Maloney's baloney. Write a story. Just Malone. Gotcha. Malone. Also, the safe word, if you're wondering, which never, ever gets used. And man, if there is ever a scene in any of these books where the safe word actually gets used, that is like some next level writing, alright? I don't think Katee Roberts has ever written a fucking book in her life where the safe word that they keep bringing up actually gets used. I think it just never I think it's just there for the sake of it being there, and then like it doesn't matter what the hell happens during the scene, they will never use the safe word. Katee continue. Dude, fucking Katee's sleep paralysis demon was having a field day with this book. Anyway.
Candlestick.
Good girl. I tilt her chin to where Gaeton has sprawled on the couch, literally covering it like the fucking clocks in that one painting that's all melted. Aurora gets her punishment first. Try not to be too jealous. Gaeton crooks a finger at me. Now, I know what that looks like, but I like to imagine he's not doing the beckoning method with the finger. He's like hooking it. It's like trying to scratch at Beast. I'm a far better writer. I feel like everybody is a far better writer than Katee Roberts. Katee Roberts just went the extra step and actually self-published it for some reason, which is baffling to me. God, I hope she doesn't find these streams. Anyway, crooks a finger at me.
Come sit here, Beast. I saved the perfect room in the house just for you.
Gaeton, there's only 2 seats on the couch.
I know.
It's not domination, not exactly, but I can't deny the draw of this man. I cross to sink down next to him. From this position, it's clear that the scene was set up to maximize everyone's view. We're literally in a coliseum of people right now. We can see them all, just like they can see us, because we're in the middle of the coliseum that they're all looking at. Gaeton snaps his fingers.
Up, Aurora, over my knee.
She has that sweet smile on her face again, as if she wasn't just playing the part of the siren, tempting our girlfriend away from us, which is exactly what she literally said she wanted. This is the Aurora I'm most familiar with, the one I've seen with in the past, but the bratty version of herself is just as real. Gaeton grabs her hand and yanks her forward until she's sprawled all over his broad lap and just sprayed Mountain Dew everywhere, her face against my thigh. He turns her face to look at Isabell.
Watch her. She knows this is coming for her next. That her punishment will be much more prolonged.
Worth it. Aurora squirms a little and laughs, but the narrator can't laugh, so he just won't. She tastes sweet. Gaeton and I exchange a look, like we haven't seen each other before. I have to muscle down the urge to laugh. Aurora is pog-champing right now, and I'm enjoying. I think I've lost the plot. Okay, Sage, let me catch you up on exclusively just the plot points, not the sex parts. Sorry, Twitch, not the gaming parts. Just exclusively the plot. So essentially what happens is in Kavar City there are a bunch of different territories based on the different fucking, what are they called, Disney movies. All right, and the Beauty and the Beast zone or territory, all right, who had the Man in Black. I've never watched the movie, so I don't know if the Man in Black is a real person in the movie, but essentially Isabell's father passes away, and their 2 strongest generals, Gaeton and Beast, leave the territory, putting them at a severe disadvantage in a control effort to keep their territory or zone safe from other territories, most notably the Little Mermaid section, which apparently is bordering their zone, and Ursula wants to take you know, the fucking Beauty and the Beast zone for herself. Comes up as plot points in other Disney movies. Oh, interesting. Isabella's missing now. Oh yeah, so okay, Isabell dated Gaeton for a little while, and then also liked Beast, and then kept swapping back between the two and couldn't make up her mind on who she wanted to actually be with. When Gaeton proposed, she said no because she actually didn't want to lock herself down to Gaeton. She still wanted to go to Beast, but then couldn't hold on to Beast for too long, so they both ended up leaving, and they both went to Kavar City, and Isabell was just by herself and didn't know what to do anymore. After a year later, they realized that they fucking need those 2 generals back, so Isabell goes on a soul-seeking mission to Kavar City in the underworld where Hades rules, and tries to get the two men back. And in exchange for getting the two men back, she agrees to join a LAN party, a gamer party, that she gets locked into for 2 weeks. And at the end of the 2 weeks, she has to decide on being with one of the men. And in exchange, they will both go back to their territory and defend it from the Little Mermaid crew. Now, no, Sage. There's nothing to be concerned about. All right. Now, eventually, what's going to happen is, if it wasn't already evident by all of the notes in the book, she's not going to pick one. She's not going to pick one. She's going to pick both, and they're all going to go back as a happy couple. All right, as a happy tripod of a couple, and they're going to defend the place from the Little Mermaid crew and the Ursula or whatever, and everything's going to be hunky-dory. All right. But as of right now, okay. Well, they've all got their legs tied to each other, Sage. You know those like hacky sack races where like people would put they would jump in the same sack or whatever, or like tie their legs together or something. They've all got their legs tied to each other. That's what happens in marriage, yeah. You tie your legs to your partner. Anyway, that way you become one, right? That's how that works. Anyway, that's the actual plot, okay? But damn, that's a name for it? What the fuck is it called? Does it have another name? The plot is fucked. Now, the plot of this particular book is fucked, alright? The Hades one wasn't so bad until the last, like, 2 chapters. The last 2 chapters went fucking insane. Like, it's basically like, you went to Macca's one day and then suddenly you're on the moon. That's how escalated it was on the Hades book, okay? If you just, Sage, I highly recommend just watching the last stream of that Hades book, because I did not expect there to be a fucking epic car chase and a fucking hostage situation moment in a smut book, alright? Everything that happened in that last chapter was nuts. I didn't expect it, which is why I'm so excited to see the end of this, because I know it's going to be absolutely insane. Like, fuck it up. I don't have consent. For reference as to why the euphemisms are happening and all that sort of stuff, Twitch, there's a bit of a gray area when it comes to reading books and stuff on Twitch. Bunny, welcome to the stream as well. How's it going? I had a wonderful day before you even say it. Had a great day. Day was pretty good. I hope your day's going well as well. Funny how so effectively, oh shit, I totally lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, because obviously Twitch has an issue with you know watching prawns on stream. Okay, you can't do that. You can't listen to prawns on stream. Okay, and the other issue was well, okay, I can't quite, I don't know if I can show the book. I don't think I can show the book. Maybe I can show the book. I'm not sure if that falls into the jurisdictions and stuff, but I'm trying to censor the book as I'm reading it, so that way, you know, if I say any of the if the intentions are very clear as to what's happening, then oh boy. Yes, Bunny. I would like to see the bunny. I don't know if that's a euphemism. Maybe I don't know if I want to see the bunny. Maybe I do want to see the bunny. That is quite the bunny. That is quite the bunny. Although I would like to believe that your bunny is pogging. You regret your choice. Sage, the bunny is just pogging. That's a PogChamp face. Imagine if that got submitted for the fucking when the PogChamps were cycling out. Yeah, it's just a pog face. Just having a gamer moment, that's all. Just like how right now there's about to be quite the gamer moment. Oh, yeah, ready version. Oh, yes, yes, worth it. Tastes sweet, yep. And I have to muscle down the urge to laugh. Aurora is pog champing right now, and I'm enjoying it far more than I should. I lift my brows. Sounds like you need to double whatever number you had in mind for her.
Sounds like I do.
He shakes his head slowly, so slowly that it makes everybody wait patiently in the Colosseum.
You are so nice and sweet, Aurora. Look at you now.
He looks at the hem of her dress and pulls it up, bearing her from the waist down, exposing all the gamer tattoos she has. There's one of pixelated Mario right next to her bowl of Doritos. Isabell makes a strangled noise, but neither of us look at her. This lack of attention is just as much punishment as what comes next. Gaeton doesn't give Aurora any warning. He simply starts spanking her for being a naughty little pogchamp. One punishing strike after the other, alternating cheeks and spacing. She squirms and whimpers, and I stroke her hair absent-mindedly as I watch Isabell watch what's happening, as I watch Isabell watch what's happening, as everybody watches Isabell watch what Isabell's watching, and watch me watching Isabell. Even with her comment about watching Gaeton, PogChamp, even about her comment about watching Gaeton, a game with Aurora, I'm still unprepared for the sheer lust in her eyes. Every time his hand lands with a meaty thwack, oh, nice sound effect, on Aurora's pert little bowl of Doritos. Knowing Aurora she's practically dripping she's dripping with gamer sweat from this treatment, and Isabell's angle will give her a glimpse of that desire. She wants to lick Aurora's gamer sweat clean off her. Fucking hell. A very smart artist, exactly. Exactly, Bunny. Everybody's watching everybody. Bunny. Bunny. That fucking image is so good. Holy shit. I just realized, I don't know if oh yeah, here it is. Oh, it's behind everything. Hang on. Holy shit, I love this. I'm watching Sage. You're watching Sage, watch this. Who's watching Gaeton, watching Isabell, watching Beast, watching her, watching watching me reading the book. Like, fuck, dude. It's just this endless inception spiral of people watching each other. But who's really watching who? With my bed demon. Bunny, we were just talking about demons earlier. Paralysis demons, particularly. I'm hoping that by reading this book, I'm able to purge that demon from existence. This is like an exorcist book, alright? It'll remove any sleep paralysis demons you may have. Anyway, completely unrelated to that, I shift my controller, hardening again, to press against the front of my jeans. The desire to skip right over the punishment and get to the pog-champing, and get to the gaming is tempting, but I would rather cheat all four of us to do it. Wait, he's gonna use cheats? What kind of gamer are you, Beast?
There!
Gaeton's rough word brings me back to the present. He hauls Aurora up and frames her face in his big, meaty, juicy Mr. Mime hands.
I suppose it's too much to ask that you never do it again.
She smiles. Is this a word? Beatifically. Alright, Google. Alright, hold the fucking phone. No. I'm not buying this shit for a second. In a way that appears happy and calm, especially in a holy way. You're bringing religion into this? The sun shone beatifically upon us. What? Calling them Joy-Cons is an insult. Well, see, Sage, Beast is the only one here with a Wiimote, also Bunny, that it's quite accurate to what happened a little bit earlier, where Beast and Gaeton were just hanging out. So just hang on, fuck, I lost it. Where the fuck was the word beatifically? So yeah, your petite little bowl of Doritos. Oh no, I didn't read the blanket part yet. She smiles beatifically. I like to imagine when Katee Roberts is reading this, it set the stream on fire. I gotta set all these streams on fire. Alright. When Katee Roberts is writing this, she has with her a thesaurus, right? And whenever she gets to a word that she's used more than twice or thrice, she goes to the thesaurus and is like, I wonder what other word I can use to replace this particular word that I haven't used yet. And then picks a fucking word that no one's ever heard of in their life. Beatifically. Why not just use the word innocently? Or like, beautifully? Or any other word? Why is it got... Also, it doesn't bring up a proper description on Google. Because normally when you put a word from the English language into Google and ask it to define it, it'll give you a proper description. This one does not. I can't tell if this one's real or not. Radiantly. Radiantly would also work very well. SpongeBob hentai addiction. Dude, I'm telling you, Bunny, those sandy cheeks. Those sandy cheeks. Although I think Aurora's got some sandy cheeks right now after what just happened. Anyway, and dips down to press a quick kiss to his mouth. Yeah?
A scamp?
He lifts her head and deposits her in my lap. Without another word, he rises, his giant Wiimote straining the front of his slacks, and stalks toward Isabell. I dig out a blanket from this pocket of infinity. I don't know where the hell I pulled it from. Anyway, I dig out a blanket from this basket beneath the couch, which just happened to be here, I guess. It's Jesus Christ. And tuck it around Aurora. You good? I'm good. She delivers. And, sorry, she shivers, not delivers, although she might deliver beatifically. She shivers and presses her face to my neck. Damn, Best. If you three ever want to play again, I promise I'm the first on your list. That was the best game of Mario Kart I ever had. My gaze tracks to where Gaeton now stands between Isabell's forcibly spread knees, staring down at her bowl of Doritos, as if he wants to just reach in and grab a triangle and then dip it in some guacamole. Oh, I think we can arrange that. Yeah. She wiggles excitedly, and then moans a little. I lean back. Aurora. I inject a bit of bite into my tone. Stop rubbing your bowl of Doritos all over my controller, or we're gonna get into a cheesy argument. Sorry, or I'm gonna start spanking you again. You'll have bruises upon bruises. Promise?
Best! Sorry, I got my voices confused there for a minute.
Stop stream button. Unfortunately, Sage, there is no such thing as a stop stream button. Only a keep going longer button. It's very easy. Dip this Dorito in some guac. I could never eat Doritos the same way again. We just need this. He'll take it. He'll take it, buddy. Beast is able to do anything, apparently. You have Doritos on your desk. Now, when you say you have Doritos on your desk, are we talking like a bag of Doritos? Or like... maybe there's some guacamole hanging about? Man, when the innuendos get too ridiculous, like, I can't. What was it? There was one earlier. I forgot when Beast and fucking Gaeton traveled on about a game. Oh man, that was so many streams ago now. I forgot what game they were talking about, but holy shit, I can't play that game at all now. All I'm gonna think about is fucking Gaeton and Beast just fucking having the time of their life. They're gaming so hard. Gaming real hard. Anyway.
Best!
Gaeton's command brings my head up. He's watching us closely. So closely, in fact, his ear is next to my lips.
Aurora hasn't learned her lesson.
It appears not. That was a strange there, Gaeton. Are you alright? Need me to come over there and check it out?
No, I'm fine. Well, I just got something stuck in my throat.
He leaves Isabell and walks over to us. Before I can figure out what he intends, he grabs the bottom edge of the couch and hauls us forward to within a touching distance of the spanking bench.
Better?
So did he just fucking Hercules move the entire couch while they were all sitting on it? Are you shitting me right now? He did not do that. He did not do that. He's not that fucking strong. Adam is really strong. Can he rival Hercules though? Can he rival Hercules? Just ruined my spicy triangles. He got a Dorito stuck in his throat. Fucking hell. Oh my god, a whole bag of Doritos. That particular bag, I don't think that exists in Australia. I don't know what the hell that is. My god. I actually, Bunny, I did see that earlier. I saw that earlier today. I was like, that's my computer whenever I fucking open more than one tab on Google Chrome. Unfortunately, I already have like 4,000 tabs open in Google Chrome, so it's literally a beacon in here. Anyway. I'm terrified to open things from Bunny. It's a 99% memes, Sage. Although you might get the one instance that it might be a smutty link, but who knows? Alright, who really knows? Just get the link viewer extension from Twitch, so that way you can preview links in chat. I don't know if that's a real thing. It might be. I know there's a thing like that for YouTube, which is pretty nice. That way nobody can hit me with the never gonna give you up song. Anyway, sorry, they're taking punishment. Hang on, who's doing that? Oh yeah, his strength sends a surge of desire through me. Yeah, his ridiculous Herculean strength, and I let him see it just for a moment. Much better. Gaeton gives me a quick grin that's full of promise and that's full of man, when you use the word of more than once in the same sentence, it confuses the fuck out of me. Gaeton gives me a quick grin that's full of the promise of later, and then he moves to Isabell's other side.
We're going to start with my hand. I've got one hand and one Joy-Con. Get ready. One stroke for each of you until I'm satisfied that you won't be sneaking off to play with her gaming console every chance you get.
He waits for me to take the blanket back from Aurora, and, after a moment, to take her dress too. Gaeton narrows her eyes at her.
Don't be rubbing your gaming console all over Beast's leg either. You're pog-champing shameless, Aurora. Take your punishment.
Yes, sir. She says it so primally, the narrator didn't realize what the hell that word meant. There is no way a soul in this room believes her. This humongous coliseum of a room. He shakes his head slowly.
Such a little brat. Can we get a new adjective, please? I know I like using the word brat a lot, and the word brat has come up at least 8 times in this chapter, but could we please get a thesaurus for that word?
I pull her over my lap and shift her up until her bowl of Doritos is higher than all the other bowls in the room. Her cheeks against the couch cushion as she looks up to the rest of... Sorry, I got my lines crossed up there. As she looks up at Isabell, Gaeton and I time our strikes perfectly, like true gaming bros. And both women cry out. Aurora's bowl of Doritos is bright red, which is strikingly different from Isabell's bowl of Doritos, which is green. Very odd. It's her personal bowl, but I've played with her enough to know that she can take more. Again, and 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 again. I shit you not, there was more than 2 of them. I know exactly what Gaeton's strength can do when he puts his mind to it. He's being careful with Isabell, no matter how much she cries out, and how pretty her tears. Sorry, I thought there was another word after that. He's holding back. Ideally, we wouldn't be experimenting with pain without knowing her threshold in a public scene like this. The concentration on Gaeton's face every time he lifts his hand to dip into the bowl of Doritos is so pog-champing hot, I can't stand it. Like, I just love this man smashing into this bowl of Doritos, grabbing a tasty triangle, dipping it in some guacamole, and then shoving it into his face. Can't get enough of it. Aurora squirms in my lap, and I put a little extra snap behind my next dip into the bowl. She moans, and I shake my head. Shameless. Absolutely shameless. Two hands and 2 Joy-Cons. I gotta switch. You can, Sage, you can say something so seriously, and like because of the shit I've been saying in this book, I can't. Oh god, buddy. That's oregano. Fuck no. Jesus Christ. Yo, Paper Mario and the Oregano King. That was my favorite game ever. He's eating those flaming hot Doritos. Dude, Gaeton has a spice level that is insane. Beyond this world. Alright, he's got a bowl of the flaming hot Doritos. He's not even dipping it in ranch to cool himself down. He's actually putting it into some hot salsa to spice it up. What a madman. Your parents proud of you? Thankfully, they don't know what I do. Thankfully. They're too old to understand that people seem to watch me reading a book about this on the internet. So I think Bunny made a good sketch. I've got it somewhere of just like framing this book on the wall, being one of the best purchases I've ever made. Thankfully, I didn't actually make the purchase. It was gifted, but holy shit, boy, it's this one hell of a book. 30,000. Holy shit. I'm trying to think of the hottest thing I ate recently, and it wasn't. I don't think it was exactly a bag of flaming Doritos. It was like Doritos 3D. And it was like a hot variant of the Doritos 3D. I shit you not, 3D Doritos is shit, never get them. Alright, I absolutely hate the shit. Because why waste time with a 3D Dorito when you can just have a regular Dorito? Pointless, absolutely pointless. Could have told you that. There should be something inside the Dorito. Like if it was, I know they couldn't package it like this, but if it was like 3D Doritos and the inside was salsa, that'd be pretty cool. But they'd have to package it differently. Cold air. But I can't eat the air, Sage. I can't take a bite out of air and then eat it. I swear to God, if you're sitting there right now, biting the air, taking like a big old chunk of it and then munching on it, you're nuts. You're absolutely nuts. Bunny, that is exactly how the Old Testament looked. Can confirm. Can confirm. Everything was born from it. Air do be a crunch. If there is a crunch to your air, if you're biting the air and there's a crunch to it, that's not the same air I'm breathing. I was about to say eating. That's not the same air. Anyway, we're back. You know, she gasps out, but her voice has gone a little hazy and lost some of the bratty bite.
Here we go again, using that cool word.
Hang on, wait. What were the adjectives to that? Punk, little devil, urchin, urchin. Ah, so that's what those little fuckers are in Splatoon. Kid, rascal, holy terror. I like that one. I like holy terror the most. I don't know what he's trying to spell. It almost looks like he's going sheesh. He's going sheesh. That man's like, damn, I'm stuck on an island again. Sheesh. Anyway, and has lost some of the holy devil bite. Just as well, Isabell can't take much more. As if I beamed Scotty up, that thought right into Gaeton's head. He runs his hands all over Isabell's bowl of Doritos. Just right around the rim, you know, just scraping the edge of it. Earning a sexy little pog champ of a whimper from her.
Are you feeling repentant, my little pog champ?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir is the only thing I've said in the past, like, fucking 20 pages.
A single tear escapes from the corner of her eye.
I'm sorry,
she whispers, but really actually secretly wants it. I know what comes next in Gaeton's head. He has no problem pog champing in front of people. Neither do I. Neither do I, Beast. Actually, I also have no problem pog champing in front of people. It's so easy. It's so easy. You just walk into a crowd of people and you just pull the face and then bam. You pog champed in front of everybody. It's so easy. It's not... It's true, Sage. I do pog champ in public. I could be pogging right now. I could be pogging right now. Sage, what are you doing in the Discord? Definitely not the time to be pogging, that's for sure. Caught in 4K. Stream keeps buffering. Fair point. Fair point. They're getting the raw pogging action. Sorry, I lost my point in the book. I know what comes next. Oh, he's pog champing in public. Oh yeah. It's not my preference any more than scening publicly is. But once again, I have little choice in this moment. We have to finish it. Are you ready to show everyone just how sorry you are? That wasn't Beast talking, that was actually Gaeton.
Are you ready to show everyone just how sorry you are?
He's talking to her, but he's looking at me. That's really weird. I nod. Let's finish this, but I don't say that because it's not in quotation marks. I keep that part to myself. So, I'm sure I will answer Gaeton's question in the next couple of chapters, surely. Like, that's not just gonna be forgotten about, right? I was too busy pogging in public. Damn. So I'm just trying to think of like just what it's like to really be there, fucking pogging in public. YouTubers do it all the time. There are plenty of like vloggers out there who just walk around pogging like. Sorry, chapter 23. This is from Gaeton's perspective. Finally, we're not switching back to Isabell. Thank God. By all rights, I should hate every single moment of this scene, having Isabell
Chat.
which is weird that I said that out loud, even though it was in quotation marks. Very strange. I don't know why, I just had a moment. I think I had a stroke. So we could catch her, seeing her completely undone by someone who isn't one of us, watching how much she enjoyed licking Aurora's bowl of Doritos completely clean. It should be triggering the PogChamp right out of me. I should just reflectively PogChamp at the thought of it. But that was the problem before. I just like to imagine, like, they're at the bar, right? And Aurora has set out a bowl of Doritos on the countertop, and then fucking, like, the bowl's fucking empty. Isabell's sitting there licking the bowl clean, and fucking Gaeton like looks over and he's just like pogging, like holy shit, she finished it, dude, no way. Fucking pogging, dude. Fucking hell. Oh god, Bunny. That's me behind the mask though. I'm just getting paid to pog in public. People will pay you to pog in public. It'll happen, alright? I'm sure you can pog on OnlyFans as well. Of pogging on OnlyFans. You just search by the text and they're all just fucking pogging, dude. Anyway, that was the problem before. I wasn't enough for her. She had to have him too. I didn't really get that beast wasn't enough for her either. It's only now as I stroke her bowl of Doritos, red from the spanking, which is strange that it changes color when I hit it, and watch Beast tuck a blanket back around Aurora in preparation of us gaming with Isabell at the same time. Oh. Buddy, I don't know if that would quite work in this particular scene. Maybe we'll just have to come back tomorrow now. You won't pog in public. Oh, Bunny, those. Oh, I forgot Isabell's back again too. That just reminded me. Isabell was gone for like one page. Oh, that's Meg. Hang on. There she is. There she is. Rethink that. I think Bunny has had their fair share of pogging as well. I mean, they publicly like send poggers out to fucking everybody. People pay Bunny to draw people pogging. All right, that's dude, imagine being commissioned to pog, dude. Fucking hell. Anyway, sorry, they're oh yeah, the pog. Sorry, the gaming with Isabell at the same time that I feel settled. Yeah, I should hate the scene, but instead it's been the hottest one I've ever participated in. Aurora tucks her legs up underneath the blanket and snuggles back into the cushions with a happy smile. She's the comfy emote right now. She watches me, watching her, watching Gaeton, watching Beast, watching me, watching her as she winks. It's an effort not to give her my normal grin, but instead a weird smirk that I can't seem to form correctly, in order to maintain the stern boyfriend persona. We're playing Persona now? It's not usually how I like to play. I know, I liked Persona 5, but you know, to each their own. But I'm enjoying the HE double hockey sticks out of it. Beast moves to stand near Isabell's head, waiting for my direction. It might be the first time in his pog-champing life where he answers to me, and it's not submission, but it feels just as good as everything else we've done tonight. This was supposed to be about putting on a show for Ursa, to prove that we're united beneath Cordelia, and too strong to pog-champ with. Way to squeeze plot into your hot gaming session here, Katee. Somewhere along the way, it became solely about us. Us? Question mark? I don't know why it's italicized like that, but sure. People pog at my general direction. I don't think God's love can reach this particular stream. If only it could. Centers in practice. I imagine it's quite distracting to try and practice Lucius while you're listening to people pogging. Because boy, do they be pogging. I'm just waiting for like something really intense to happen. I also forgot where I lost myself, and boy, is it about to get really intense. In fact, when I said earlier I might play fucking Undertale boss music during certain sections, and this might be the section that calls for the Undertale boss music, because this is about to run into a boss fight. I hope you're ready. Fix the issue by leaving. That is a very quick and easy way to solve the issue. Let me just make sure. Alright. I'll wait until the next paragraph before I start playing the music. I squeeze Isabell's bowl of Doritos again, making her jump and moan at shock that I grabbed her bowl of Doritos when she wasn't looking. She's ready. I nod at Beast, and he moves to undo one of her arms and shift the bench around to drop the section beneath her head and give him more room to work. Careful of the guillotine there, Beast. I pitched my voice low, just to 3 of us, but the narrator doesn't realize that I pitched my voice yet, so instead I say it out loud.
If you need to safe out, slap his hip with the hand he just freed. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
By God, Bunny. Bunny, that washing machine is like what happens when I wash all my socks. More on that at 10. Anyway. Oh yeah, because this is the next scene. Hang on, I wanted to play some cool bangers. God, sock. All right, we're getting into the thick of it now. This is the peak. This is the climax before the plot. Has to be. It has to be. Good lord. Good lord, Bunny. Alright, here we go. Beast wraps her hair around one fist and undoes his jeans with the other. I'm tall enough that I get a good look at his controller. And PogChamp! The guy is freakishly perfect everywhere. He's freakishly perfect. He looks up, his blue eyes full of the memory of what we did in the storage closet, full of the promise of what comes later. The metal of his piercing glints. Oh, that's right, he's got a fucking piercing in his bell end. That's like a bull ring, which I can't imagine is not painful in any way. Anyway, he's got the cool gamer, he's got the rumble pack attached to his N64 controller. And then Isabell is, the metal of his piercing glints, and then Isabell is sucking one of the handles of the controller. Is sucking it deep, actually. I give her a few seconds. I give her a few seconds, let her adjust to him. I feel like there's a word missing in this sentence. Let me read it one more time for the fans at home. I give her a few seconds, let her adjust to him. Definitely a word missing, but I'll move on for now. When it gets intense, there's suddenly like, no more punctuation. Goes out the fucking window. There will be no mercy once we get going, but I can afford a little now. I undo my slacks slowly and take my controller out. Isabell is so dripping with gamer sweat. The evidence is all over her thighs. Strange place for gamer sweat to occur, but it happens. Our woman likes spankings as much as she likes Aurora. I drag my controller all over her bowl of Doritos, dipping it inside.
Are you ready to take this controller, Rose?
Weird name choice. The endearment slips out, and I don't try to take it back. I never stopped loving this infuriating woman. The feeling should have soured long before now. The feeling should have soured long before now, turned brittle and poisonous. I feel like there's an and missing. Anyway, instead, it's only gotten stronger. I don't know what the future holds, but we have right now. Hang on. I don't know what the future holds, but we have right now. My brain. It's enough. It has to be enough. I slam into her, hard enough to rock her forward the tiniest bit, despite the restraints. She cries out around Beast's controller, and it's the prettiest sound I ever heard, like clearing the flagpole in Mario.
Don't hold back,
I command. Beast nods. I won't. I've been stomping Coopers all my life. We game with her, and we've never played New Super Mario Bros. Like this before. Jordan, welcome to the stream. You came in at a good time. We're playing New Super Mario Bros. Isabell is Toadette, and I think Gaeton is Luigi, and fucking Beast is Mario. But that's the narration I'm going with right now. All right. I just saw the word goal, so I think this is gonna work perfectly. We game with her. There's no other word for it. It's just gaming, you know, like everybody does. They game. I don't want one. I mean, I do want one, but not right now. We're already doing it. I drive into her goalpost again and again as we clear these levels so quickly, speedrunning almost. Searching for the salvation I know is just out of reach, just like that lost star coin that I can't get. Beast is doing the same thing with her character in New Super Mario Bros. Though, he's being slightly more careful by picking her up and throwing her into the star coin. The goal isn't to hurt her. In fact, it's actually saving her because she turns into a bubble and then flies back to the team. But the goal is also in sight, even if we're technically mid-punishment. Because she used up so many of our lives. We almost got a game over. We make a good show of it. People love New Super Mario Brothers. There's no other way around it. We game with Isabell until she's sobbing around because she died when Beast threw her into a chasm. And her character is clenched tightly around a power-up, enough that I am having to fight against trying to take it back from her. From past experience, I know the angle of the bench is almost enough. Sorry, I'm fucking losing my mind. Sage is getting the raw audio from this, by the way, Moby. I think. I haven't checked Discord yet. Oh, well, there you go. President Lucius. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Anyway, tight enough that I'm having to fight against coming too quickly to the goalpost. I don't want to speedrun that quickly. From past experience, I know the angle of the bench is almost enough friction on her character to get her off the goalpost to the little castle at the end with the fireworks. But this part of the scene isn't about her, or rather, it is and it isn't. She'll complete many levels she'll complete plenty levels later tonight. I actually ended up combining the two words that was written there into complete, but that's fine. Beast holds my gaze. Does he? Does he hold your gaze? And for the first time since I've known him, he's not wearing a mask like in Majora's Mask. Instead, he's looking at me like he did in the storage closet because he doesn't fucking own a mask. Like he wants me. Like he owns me. Like he's not wearing a mask. You think he's fucking looking at you? Maybe. That's why I throw caution into the wind. Like pissing into the wind almost. I've never been that good at New Super Mario Brothers. Not when it comes to the things I want. Not when it comes to a single damn thing in this game. It's gotten me into trouble more times than once because I keep staying up late and mum keeps scolding me for playing it. And it will again. And again. And again. Probably right pog champing now because we just finished the game. Sorry, no we didn't. We just beat the first boss. Because I want to kiss him. And I can't think of a single reason not to. I think if he threw you into a pit, that'd probably be a reason not to. But I'm sure you worked together to finish the, or to beat, like, fucking Ludwig. Anyway, so I do. I lean across Isabell's body and snag the back of his neck. I'm tall enough to make the position work, and he doesn't resist as I take his mouth, and I thank him for helping me finish the, Wait, hang on. There's no way. There's no way. Wow, this is gonna be a short little music session actually, because I thought this was gonna go on a bit longer. Perhaps the thing I want to. Truly a pog champing moment. Oh boy, they cleared the level so hard that they're pog champing. Unfortunately, they're pog champing so close to each other's faces that the pogs are like they're touching. They're touching pogs. Sorry. I finish deep inside the cave level with Isabell, with the taste of Beast on my tongue as he thanks me for helping clear that level, and it feels like the something clicks into my and it feels like the something clicks into place on my chest, a ragged edge smoothed. This feels right? So right that it scares the breath right out of my lungs. Not to play Mario. He just finished the level so hard, you know? He just completed. Anyway, now that they finally arrived, the last time I wanted someone as desperately as I do these two people, I was left kneeling with a ring box in my hand while the woman I held above all others backed away from me, slowly, creepishly almost, disappearing into the shadows. I don't know if I can survive another rejection like that. Also, injection. Beast carefully pulls out of Isabell's Beast carefully puts down the controller and gives me that look again. The one that promises things to come. You know, a pog champ. He looks at me. He's pogging at me. I want to believe it. I really do. Because I love pogging. I want to so desperately. I forget to hold myself back. I too pog back at him. It's crazy. Almost. We're all... Isabell looks up and is pogging at both of us pogging. It's nuts. I ease out of Isabell. I put down my controller in front of Isabell and press a kiss to the back of her neck.
You've pleased us. You did greatly in New Super Mario Brothers U. Now it's time for New Super Luigi Bros U.
I'm sorry. She passed her exam? Hell yeah, Moby. Seven, 10 business days. God damn. I also would like to make a quick reference. Hang on, where was it? Where was it? So yeah, there was a bit of like, you know, there was a bit of controller to controller socket moment, and about 3 paragraphs later, it's done. What? Like, that's it. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Like, I can't take it seriously when it's like exactly, Jordan. Like, I feel like they're obviously not taking like gamer supplements. Today's sponsor, Gamer Subs, by the way, really handy for when you have to game long hours. All right, put away your Monsters and your Red Bulls. Try the sugar-free Gamer Subs. Sorry, not affiliated with G Fuel at all, by the way. Gamer Subs is a different brand. Anyway, they're not taking any gamer supplements to help out their gaming longevity. Dude, I wish they fucking sponsored me, though. I'd fucking drink that product every goddamn day. Monster Hunter? Dude, Moby, don't get me started. The next scene is gonna be Monster Hunter if you keep that up. It's too accurate. That's why they don't take supplements. They can't PogChamp as hard. Anyway. The reason why I say that is, I've gone back a page by accident. Is it's so hard to get invested into the actual sexiness part of it when, one, there is a fucking typo at the start, and two, they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna fucking game with you so hard, we're gonna be fucking PogChamping. Alright, my controller has entered your socket and the battery is out of power. God damn it. Alright, moving on. Like, thank you, Isabel. You've pleased us. Your controller was Moby or something. Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna try and make it about Monster Hunter then. We'll see. They're gonna hunt a Rathalos. We're gonna see what weapons they pick. How their shaft grazes across the scales of Rathalos's back. Breaking parts, cutting off tails. Oh boy. Oh boy. Seems like Beast is a switch axe. He's a bit of a switch axe main. But no, like, this has happened. This is why there's so many, like, you know, sexy time moments in this book, because it's over almost instantaneously. Like, the moment it starts, it's over less than a page later. And I believe the case for that is because not once has somebody like started PogChamping and then finished PogChamping in a different chapter. It's always been instanced. Like, even in the Hercules and Hades book, it was like, you know, Hades PogChamping with fucking Hercules, and then they had to finish before Meg and Hercules could start PogChamping. Like, they didn't carry over the PogChamp into fucking Meg's, like, point of view, watching them PogChamp together, and then take on the role of PogChamping. Like, the girth of his greatsword. Gaeton, with this big greatsword, requires 2 hands to hold. Difficult to wield. He throws it over his shoulder like it's nothing. I don't know what Isabel would have. I don't know. Too heavy and too rough. Good lord. So Isabel could have a gun lance, perhaps. That's got a hole in it. Light bowgun? Could be a light bowgun user. She's playing ranged. Fucking Kazu lance. Good lord. She's gonna get dressed in the sexy nurse outfit. Just like in full Kezu gear. Fucking Christ. Sorry, I lost. There was right, feels, yeah, right, yeah, then it happened. Pulls out of his mouth. Oh yeah, the one that promises things to come, used in a different context. I want to believe it. I want to so desperately that I forget to hold. Oh yeah, these pleased us. We get to work unfastening her, and I carry her to the couch where Aurora pulled out another of the blankets. They're just what do you mean? And this is like a fucking clown car of blankets. Like, they're just reaching under the couch, just pulling out more blankets. There's like a fucking daisy chain of blankets underneath the goddamn couch. Where are they getting these blankets from? Anyway, Aurora pulled out another of the blankets they kept for aftercare. Sure. Beast helps me tuck it around Isabell in my lap, and then drops onto the other side of Aurora, who looks so happy, she's practically purring. In fact, she's half cat. Satisfied that she's good, and I focus entirely on Isabell. Man, if the creator of this book had any sort of creative imagination, she could be half cat, and Beast could be half, you know, Beast. But anyway, she smiles up at me, a little dazed and loopy. She's spouting complete nonsense, absolute gibberish, like goobly-gaggedy-gook, and I don't know what that means.
That was something else.
I hold her close, letting my body steady as she swivels a little to look at Aurora upside down. Why is she upside down?
You are something else. All of you.
She laughs a little as if amazed.
Ha ha, ha ha ha. Is it always like this?
Who's talking? Who's talking? Oh.
It can be.
It's a lie. It's never like this. I've seen with near strangers and seen with friends. I have pog-champed both. None of those experiences come close to what we just shared. The emotional intensity of those 5 seconds drove everything to new heights. Beast catches my eye and he looks like a cat. Why the fuck are all the cat puns coming out? Who just got into the cream? What do you mean? What do you mean? Beast catches my eye, and he looks like a cat who had... Sorry, I need to read this correctly. Beast catches my eye, and he looks like a cat who got into the cream. What do you mean? What do you mean? The cat who got the cream. What the fuck does that mean? Sage, is that a real term? What is that? What do you mean? What do you mean? See the new Pokemon yesterday. Yes, I did see great Greavard, whatever the hell it's called. Soft warm couch pillows. There's this blanket mafia. Where's the blanket police, dude? They have to come back and fucking get fucking blankets. Also, if you're wondering about Toby Fox songs, I think my favorite is the Cyber's World song. I fucking love a Cyber's World. That song is so fucking good. Holy shit. Cat that got the milk, but why cream? Why cream? We know it better as kid who got their hand in the cookie jar. Yeah, but like, what does a cat need to do with cream? I don't know. Do cats like cream? Is this a common occurrence? Not milk. Really? Huh. I didn't know that. Then why? It's always milk. In the Tom and Jerry cartoons, it's always milk. What? I'm supposed to drink milk. What the fuck? It's a cartoon. You're telling me my whole life is a lie because of cartoons? Sage. What am I supposed to believe anymore? Next you're gonna tell me dogs don't actually like bones. Like, fucking hell, man. I'm not real. You're right. I'm a figment of my imagination. Everybody who's collectively here in the stream is just listening to an AI. Alright? I'm not actually real. It's made for calves, not kittens. Okay, that is a valid point, Jordan. That's a very valid point. Well, then surely people have harvested cat's milk, right? Don't answer that. I don't want the answer to that. Don't answer that. Dogs love bones. Sure they do. Yes, they have. No, they have not. No, they have not. We're moving on from this topic. They have. No, they have not. No, they have not, Sage. I'd like to believe that out of my innocence. They have not. Technology hasn't gone that far. Anyway, what were we up to? The dazed and loopy cats. Well, they got the cream, right? They got the cream, all right. Satisfied and a little lazy with it. PogChamp. I like just saying the word PogChamp randomly, because sometimes it may or may not actually be in the book, but this time it was. But that's just as sexy as Isabell's buzzed joy. Even though they didn't use any toys. Aurora is stretched. Alright, I had to it took me out for a second, but this actually is a voiced song. It's so bad and explain it. Sage, I think that fact is better left kept a secretive one. It is. Wait, yeah, it is from Deltarune. The first chapter in Deltarune.
Don't forget, I'm with you in the dark.
What do they have? Wait, what do you mean? What do they have? What Moby, you've lost me. Oh yeah, fair point, Sage. Fair point. Anyway, Aurora stretches and climbs carefully to her feet, similarly to a cat. Thank you for including me. She presses quick kisses to each of our mouths in turn and then purrs randomly and scratches her ear, and then returns to grab Isabell's hand and squeeze it before licking her genitals. I like you, Isabell Belmont, vampire slayer.
I like you too.
Isabell's laugh edges into a giggle, but the narrator can't do that.
Not just the gaming stuff.
Not just the gaming stuff? Oh, Isabell, you're all about gaming, aren't you? You're dating two gamers right now. Surely you're into gaming. Aurora smiles. See you three around. She lets the blanket drop next to where Beast tossed her dress onto the floor earlier and waltzes naked in the direction of the hallway leading into the private rooms. The employee areas are back there too, which is no doubt where she's headed. I'm not the only one who notices the little swing in her step either. That old-time, ragtime fucking swing in her step. I catch Maloney's baloney staring at Aurora, but she turns away before I can tell if it's loathing or lust in her eyes. Why in God's name would it be lust? She's your enemy. Belmont. I fucking shit you not, Murphy. Her last name is Belmont. Spelled exactly like that. She's a descendant of Simon Belmont. This is shortly after the Castlevania anime. So bricked up in this one. Like, it's... This book, man... if I ever read another Katee Roberts book, I want to read the first one. I want to read the first one because I want to know how Katee Roberts explained everything. I need to know the origin story as to why any of these books exist. Alright? Maybe Katee Roberts liked playing Castlevania as a kid, and that's why Isabell has the name Belmont. Anyway, Isabell wiggles a little in my lap, and Beast moves closer until he's pressed against my side, squishing me, sandwiching me. It's finding it really hard to breathe, and she's both in our laps. Oh, she's in both our laps, not just mine. That's why I use the word both. She gives me a happy sigh, as if this is exactly what she wants, because it literally is. She said it about 3 chapters ago.
I...
She licks her lips.
I...
She moistens them one more time.
I...
She's really trying hard to get the word out.
I don't know what to say.
Awkward silence fills the room. The Colosseum. People are in shock.
I didn't know shame could be so sexy. Something to play with and enjoy, instead of trying to shove down deep.
She's killing me, stabbing me deep. Blood is dripping onto the couch. I don't know what to do next. Somebody better call the authorities. I didn't realize that she could kill me this easily. Sorry, that didn't actually happen. She's killing me. I touch her chin with the tip of my finger. This is where I need to establish some kind of boundary to remind her, both of them, that this is just for show, not for us. I can't do it. It's not the truth, and I don't know where that leaves us. But if they're both being honest... Oh, wait. I just realized I don't have to play Undertale music anymore. They already finished fucking. She really liked Kingdom Hearts. They were Pog Champion, dude. Pog Champ. Thank God the Twitch police ain't here. Man. You can get away with so much in the just chatting section of Twitch. I honestly wish there was a proper category for reading books. Like, I don't know if there is exactly, because everything on Twitch is just like, you know, games. Here we are. Story time. There's no category for story time though, I don't believe. Whoa, wait. There is. Exactly, Moby. That's what the Undertale soundtrack is there for. Reading fun? Really? Hang on. Dude, what a fucking like underrated category. You damn bet your ass I'm fucking changing the category to reading fun. Hang on. Oh, dude. Poggers. We're now pogging in the reading fun category. And I hope to God this is not like a, you know, what's the word? Like a PG or G-rated reading room, okay? This better be for the experienced, mature content. Alright. That's why I have that little warning in front of the stream. Someone's reading a book about murder. Oh, fuck yeah. Fanfics are all go. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Nobody's killing each other here. Literally a moment ago, she's killing me. Whoops. Anyway. But thanks for that, Sage. I'll definitely put all my reading books into the reading fun category. It makes a lot more sense. Like a fuckload more sense. Yeah, right. The boundary, yep. It's been in the wrong category for months. You're not wrong. I read one book, and then like 80% of this book in the wrong category. Fun. Boy. I wish the category was called Reading Rainbow instead. This is just a wholesome category for people on Twitch, for a lot of gamers to unite under one banner. Reading. Doesn't matter what you're reading, as long as you're reading. People are going to take one look at the thumbnail and be like, that's a book I can get into. Beauty and the Beast. Glad somebody's reading a wholesome Disney book. And here we are. It's a wombo combo. Also adding ASMR in there too. Should really hit the hit the high notes. That'll bring in all the viewers, alright. All the resident sleepers. That's what I need. I need my chat filled with lurkers, please. Nothing but lurkers. Sorry, what was I up to? Oh yeah, I can't do it. It's not the truth, and I don't know where that leaves us. But if they're both being honest, I can give it a try too.
I haven't spoken in a while, so I gotta clear my throat. Consent is the only rule, Isabell. Everything else is up for negotiation. Even shame. Especially shame. Actually, you know what, Isabell? Shame is actually up there with one of the best kinks in the world. Kink shaming. It is the best kink you could get off to, Isabell. Just letting you know.
She leans up and kisses my jaw.
Thank you, I guess.
I don't ask what she's thanking me for. I just hold her and lean against Beast as she does the same. His hands brushing mine as we stroke. Isabell's back. Sorry, should have added that a little sooner than that. It feels right. So pog-champing right. I'm still not wrapped up in them. Sorry, I'm still... Boy, this book. Fuck me. It cracks up 20 decibels. Jesus sage. I'm still not so wrapped up in them that I'm ignoring our surroundings. Fair point, fair point. People, oh, this is still going. This is the same chapter. What? They already pog-champed. Why are they still fucking go? People already began dispersing the Colosseum when we started. Sorry, let me add the word after that, before moving on. People began dispersing when we started aftercare. Moving on to the... Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was the bathroom. Oh, good lord.
Or reaction exactly to that. I hold her... Wait, hang on. Oh, yeah, no, people get... Oh, yeah. Moving on to their own entertainments. Or heading for the lounge to resume drinking. Not Ursa. Maloney's baloney left quickly after Aurora did, but Ursa remains on the fainting couch. A queen in waiting. Ulrich. Wait a minute. Ulrich kneels at her feet, but she ignores him. Her entire attention seems to be on us. Didn't we say Ulrich was Aladdin? I don't know if there's a I don't know the guy's name in A Little Mermaid. This is something I feel like I should... I need to fix that fucking layering thing. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Let me put this down here. There we go. Prince Eric? Who's Prince Eric? Oh my god, that might be it. Ulrich? Eric? It's Gutsman. Fucking hell. Oh, Mario, this is not the... Actually, you should have arrived here a little earlier when playing New Super Mario Bros. Oh, there he goes. Prince Eric is the Prince of Little Mermaid. Okay. Ulrich sounds a lot more closer to Eric than Aladdin to Ulrich. Although, okay. Now it sounds like a combination between Aladdin and Eric. Ulrich. Oh my god, is that what fucking she... Is that what she did? Is that what Katee Roberts did? No. 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 Did the character get explained how they look? Yes. They looked like Aladdin. Well, okay, wait, hang on. Wait. Mopey, I don't remember very well. You probably got a better memory. Because I know it was a bit of a game changer. Did the book say that he was white? Because I think it did. Because I know there was a... I know there was something about it. Eric isn't technically white. Hang on. Let me just go back a little bit. Hang on. Not there. Can I pretty please? Yeah. They're fucking alright. Hang on. The booth thing about one looks at my friend. Is Aurora, probably don't know him yet. Says Aurora looks happy. I wish I could like control F and then just quickly try to find Ulrich real fast. Sex addict, yeah, that's right. Pog champion, gaming. Gaming, buying drinks, getting drunk, pog champing, gaming, Isabell. Oh shit, here we go. I'm Isabell. Isabell's his name, so I'm Alaric. Hold on. Hang on. Pen down, fuck anyone. Yep. Checks out. Hold on. Yeah, a lean white man turns to give me a look from my feet to my face. He's attractive in a ruffishly handsome sort of way. Dark hair, a little too long, square jaw, the kind of face that'll attempt a partner to a night of free ambitions. That's Eric. Alright, there we go. Problem solved. We know who it is now. We know who it is. They're the love interest from The Little Mermaid. Okay. Pug champ. Quite literally. Anyway, I'm surprised you got that Sage, because I thought when Katee Roberts writ dark hair, I thought there'd be somebody completely different. I know I've seen Little Mermaid before as a wee like infant. All right, so I don't remember it, but I'm sure. I'll just take your word for it that that's what he looks like, because I couldn't say otherwise. Like, I don't even fucking know what Gaston looks like for real. Like, I don't know. Anyway, I hold her gaze over the distance of the room. Talking to her now would just undermine what we've done. If we're powerful enough to not be pog-champed with, we're powerful enough that we can't walk around ensuing threats. That kind of bravado reeks of weakness. And Ursa's too smart not to see through it. We can take her if it comes to a territory war. What is involved in a territory war? That's just it's a slight tan. I see. Alright, Alaric is Eric. Gotcha. Grew up on Disney. This, ironically, Sage, this is probably one of the most important times to have all that Disney knowledge. It's very important. It's very important. Anyway, I'm sure eventually, we can get to the bottom of who. It's not Aurora. We know who Aurora is. It's the other lady. I forgot her name. It's been so long now. No other reason. It's the wind is so rough on the seas, on the 7 seas. Songbird? Wait, Mopey, you can't just write the word songbird with no context. I don't know what that means. Wear a hat. I bet your ass if he wore a hat, it would blow right off. It's that fucking windy, apparently. They're literally sailing through storms. They only sail through storms. If they see a storm, they're going for it. They'll set sail. If they don't sail, they'll calm waters. No reason to. Anyway, sorry. They're defending a territory. Hang on. Yeah. Even with Cordelia being relatively untired, the combined experience of the people under her is more than enough to hold us. Plus, we aren't looking to expand. Defending territory is a whole double hockey sticks of a lot easier than claiming it. But there will be lives lost if we go to war. War, in my smutty fanfiction book. People I might have been willing to walk away from a month ago. But that doesn't mean I won't fight to prevent their deaths. I couldn't save Orsino. It doesn't matter how strong I am, how smart, how ruthless. Cancer doesn't give a pogchamp about any of that. You know what? Yeah, Cancer doesn't give a pogchamp. I miss that old pogchamper, but I don't think I'll ever not miss him. Going back to the just in case you weren't aware, Isabell's dad is dead, and they keep bringing that up every like fucking page. It's crazy. He did have one because he was Sailor. My god. You're not wrong, Jordan. You're not wrong. Speaking of Sea of Thieves, boy, they're fucking like adventure, quote unquote adventure updates. They're pumping them out real fucking quick. Apparently there's another one coming out again in a couple of weeks time. Or, sorry, I think just about a week's time. For the Rise of Flameheart again or some shit like that. Something about the Damned. Here's Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty is Aurora, yeah. Aurora's Sleeping Beauty. There's another one. There was another one in the Hades book. I forgot who it was. It was Aurora and Alceto. Alceto, I think her name was. I don't know who that is. Not explaining this. No. Alceto with an A. Started with an A. So, something like that, Sage. Something like that. Look at the water. It has amazing water. Like, it's got really good water. Also, Sea of Thieves definitely had one of those, like, No Man's Sky moments, because I played the shit out of that game when it first came out, when there was nothing to do. I got bored of it instantaneously. Now, after coming back to it, hit Pirate Legend. Shit's fucking great. Game's actually kind of fun. Surprising. It's like you can pick up the game now and actually enjoy your time with it. Because there's so much different stuff to do. As opposed to just digging up treasure, fighting skeletons, and doing the fucking animal cargo. Gotta crew up sometime. Aw, shit, Jordan. Yeah, I'll be down. Sea of Thieves do be fun. Like the same time falsetto? Kinda. Kinda. I don't know what storybook that would reference though. Or what territory she would be from. He's Snow White. Snow White would probably make the most sense. But that leads me to believe that if Snow White has a place in this universe, I want to know her book. I want to know how she's connected to the 7 little dwarfs. That's what I want to see. I want to see like Grumpy and Doc just fucking. Just straight fucking. Alright? I need that. Because I think it would be fucking hilarious. Gangbang by all the dwarfs? I mean, that's the easy answer. Alright. Not Dopey. Fucking poor Dopey, man. Oh, shit. Is that even legal? I don't know. I don't know. Don't ruin Dopey. Fuck. Oh, man. Dopey's gonna fucking learn a few things. Can you name all the 7 dwarfs? Doc, Grumpy, Dopey. That's about as far as I can get. I know there's like probably happy. There's like sadness in the form of a dwarf. Surely. Greedy? Anyway. Grumpy's got that foot fetish. Oh, Grumpy's fucking all over like Snow White's shoes. As soon as she takes them off, Grumpy is the first one to take them to the closet and then probably huffs them. I have not seen Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs in like fucking decades. Like, I don't remember anything about the book. I mean, show, movie. Movie is the word I was looking for. Movie. The VHS tape, I'm sorry. There's not Shirley. Shirley? Sneezy. Oh, I remember Bashful. Okay. Sneezy. Sneezy? Man, I would love to PogChamp with Sneezy one day. You know? Like... Don't call me Shirley. Sleepy. Hang on. Now, with Sleepy, alright. I don't think Sleepy should be allowed in that one, because, I don't know if Sleepy's fully present enough. I think Snow White might be, I probably shouldn't go too... I probably shouldn't, maybe the Twitch cops are under me now that I'm in a proper category. I should hold back. Don't ruin Sleepy. I imagine Bashful would just be horny constantly. Like, all the time. And Doc would be the only one that actually knows what to do. Six-year-old murder machine. Thank you for the Disney knowledge. It's very helpful. Sorry, they're going to a war talking about cancer. Hang on. Going back to the territory to spend time in his home. It's going to be uncomfortable as HE double hockey sticks to be faced with the ever-present reminder of him, but maybe it won't be all bad. Maybe it's good to remember. Maybe someday I'll get to the point where I appreciate it. Either way, I won't allow Ursa to PogChamp with the territory. Or the people in it. Boy, when a crazy sea witch comes to start PogChamping, you just gotta PogChamp in unison. I've never been that great at silent communication, but I can threaten like a mother PogChamper. And I put every bit of that thread into the look I send her. She raises her brows and smiles widely, as if I've amused her. Before I decide if that's a good thing or a bad thing, she rises gracefully from the fainting couch, smooths down her dress, and she says something to Ulrich that has him climbing to his feet and following her forward to the private rooms. Mopey, you had me in the first half, but then the second half I completely lost you. Who is Hugh Hefner? Okay, actually, hang on. No, I've heard that name before. After saying it out loud, I've heard that name before. What, did he do something? Who is he? He's an actor. Oh! Oh my god. Ah. Gotcha. Gotcha. See, I don't get out very often, but I'm glad you guys are very well versed. That was a trick question, actually. For you, Jackman. He's dead now. Oh no. Oh no. Well, it looks like he just is like Sleepy now. Sleeping forever. I was about to say sleeping with the fishes, but that probably wouldn't be quite right. Hefner did acting too. I'm sure he was he reportedly laid there like a dead fish. He was just acting to be a dead fish, Mopey. It was all in the acting. He did such a good job of it. People mistook him for a fish. Anyway, I let out a long exhale. Me too, book. Me too. And refocus on the two people that matter.
Let's stay here tonight.
Isabell forgot what I sounded like for a minute, and then it hit her like a train wreck. Beast raises his brows. At that. That's right, at that. But I give a slight shake of my head. He finally shrugs. Works for me. Why did he say it like that? I don't know. Isabell stretches her arms out. Sorry, no. Isabell stretches out across our laps, still buzzed out of her mind from the subspace. Did you guys, fucking PogChamp with her for 10 seconds?
I think I've been bad enough for one night. I'm okay with whatever you two decide.
Bad enough for one night?
I snort, but the navigator doesn't do that. And then I stand, and then I snort once more, a line of, lifting her easily in my arms.
And don't try to play the innocent now.
Dude, I don't think at any point during this entire scene was she playing innocent. For the past 3 chapters.
You come down off this high, and you're going to be begging for your next filthy fix. Your next dirty bag of Doritos.
Beast and I are planning on it by agreeing to play out his fantasy.
Probably.
She laughs, and for the first time in longer than I can remember, it sounds completely uninhibited, unencumbered, unbelievable, another word that doesn't exist. The way unencumbered is spelled confuses me. Hang on. Hang on. I need to look this up real quick. Oh no, that's real. It's real. I'm sorry. Unencumbered? No, encumbered. Encumbered. Fish acting. Oh my god. Rammed like a train. Dude, if Isabell actually got rammed by a train, that train would have been traveling at like fucking 1 mile an hour. Like, hot damn, that would be the slowest train in the world. Unencumbered. Just like my character in Skyrim. Anyway, moving on. Beast shakes his head and moves towards the lounge. He'll touch base with Meg or Hercules. Hello. Call back to the previous book and get us booked into the overnight rooms. Normally, I prefer to head directly back to my apartment to finish this night. But Ursa has already proven she knows its location and can get to us there. I don't think she'll try it tonight, but I know she won't PogChamp with Hades' hospitality. There might be some leniency outside of the underworld, but only a fool would cross Hades beneath this roof. 15 minutes later, Beast is opening the door so I can walk through with Isabell still in my arms. Wow, what a picture you painted there, Katie. What a real nice picture. Why can't I just teleport to the car? I haven't spent any time in these rooms. I prefer my own bed, and the idea of sleeping next to someone was too much of a reminder of sleeping next to Isabell, which was no longer an option. It's decorated with the same understated opulence that big words, that the rest of the club is. This room is 50 shades of grey. Sorry, no it's not. This room is all shades of blue, actually. Sorry. And stark white. Its bed is large enough to fit me and 2 others without issues. What a coincidence. 3 narrow windows stretch from the floor to the ceiling to the other side of the room to the ceiling to the floor, giving us a glimpse of Kavar City through the windows that are on the wall that reach the ceiling to the side of the wall. In the corner is a dry bar and a small fridge. Some would call it a mini fridge. It might be filled with alcoholic beverages. It'll do. Don't know why I didn't say that out loud, but sure enough. Isabell shifts in my arms. She's coming down, and coming, and then coming back down again. Sleepy, and cuddly, and a 2 pog-champing cute. And it's harder than it should be to set her on the bed. She blinks up at us both, and then teleports out of the room.
We should talk.
Splat fixed the hammer, by the way. What did they do to fix it? Because I know there was a bit of an issue with the hammer. But I mean, when the game dropped, it was so easy to just fucking spook players with the hammer that you could get kills with it anyway. How did they change it? I'm unencumbered by this story. Pug chip down my balls. Dude, I think Shorty's gonna get fucking low. Hang on. Like, Isabell just keeps slumping down lower and lower till she hits the floor. Good lord. Anyway, for the first time since we started this thing, the idea of actually talking it out doesn't make me want to get the PogChamp out of the room. Now, I just want to take this out of context for a second. The word PogChamp, every time I use the word PogChamp, it is replacing the word fuck. Now, there's a lot of PogChamping in this book, alright? Like, just the word PogChamp. No context. Like, fucking hell. Anyway, get the PogChamp out of the room.
Yeah, I guess we should.
Beast goes to the mini fridge, which actually, I didn't call a mini fridge earlier. I said it was a small fridge. Not a mini fridge. Don't know why I changed my mind now suddenly. In the corner, and comes back with bottled water. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Beast goes to the small fridge in the corner and comes back with a large bottle of Mountain Dew. He passes one to each of us, and... Sorry, I didn't know he grabbed more than one bottle. And passes the same one to each of us. And climbs onto the bed next to Isabell. He barely waits for me to get settled on the other side to drop a verbal bomb on us. PogChamp. Sorry, he didn't say that.
I want both of you.
Even though I'm expecting it, even though he said something similar in the storage room, I still choke on my Mountain Dew.
You're PogChamping with me? No way. First you get me Mountain Dew and now you let out a PogChamp? My God, Beast.
I'd let myself believe this claim. Sorry, I'd let myself believe his claim of mine was just another shade of that scene, another shade of the 50 of gray in this room. That didn't mean anything. I really should have known better.
You heard me.
He looks at me, then at her, then at me, then at the Old Spice commercial.
I'm done with choices, princess. We tried that before and it blew up in our faces. It's time for something different.
Isabell has gone very, very still. I don't check her pulse, but I don't see her moving or breathing either. But I can't spare a thought for her because I'm too busy scarfing down this bottle of Mountain Dew. Where the PogChamp does he get off putting that out there like that as if he's the only one who gets a choice in the situation? Can somebody please check on Isabell? Is she dying? He decides he doesn't want her to choose, so that's that. The awkward silence fills the room. None of us seem to call 911. Lights off. Time for bed. Who's talking right now? Somebody's talking.
You're such a selfish bowl of Doritos.
Beast doesn't blink. He thinks that insult was pretty stupid.
Guilty.
You just don't get to decide for all three of us that this is what's happening. This wasn't part of the bargain.
He shrugs.
Tell me, you don't want me, that the idea of the three of us trying to figure it out doesn't tempt you a little?
I don't want you. I just want Isabell. Well, three of us doesn't tempt me even a little.
The bastard smirks.
Yeah. Now try it again with some honesty.
Oh, that's the best policy. Hang on. What happened here? The PogChamp out of this PogChamping book. I would love to PogChamp even harder to get out of this PogChamping book. Mother pogging snakes. Dude, Moby, do you think the snakes are pogging on the plane? Like... Mother pogging mod abuse in the mother pogging Twitch chat. Moby, don't make me fucking ban pogging. Alright. I'll fucking add pogging to the bad word list. Then you'll never pog again. Good God. Sorry. I open my mouth to repeat my words, but they don't come out. Sorry. I open my mouth to repeat my words, but they don't come, because they're words, they can't ejaculate. But PogChamp, he's right. I do want him. The last year has made it clear that my hate for Beast was all wrapped up in situational stuff. In our competitive competition for Isabell's love. For Orsino's favor. Without those things in play, I don't actually mind the guy. More, I respect the HE double hockey sticks out of his ability to get the job done. Out of his crafty as PogChamping mind. Out of the way, he fills out a pair of jeans. And I like to believe he fills those jeans with beans. But even that's not completely honest. If I'm being honest, and I mean like if I'm being like really honest, like not like half lying, temptively lying, and totally lying honesty, and I'm being like dead set, seriously, mostly lying honesty, I can admit that half of my hate was for him wrapped up in a thwarted lust, in a strange sort of jealousy that I can't untangle because of how honest I am. I couldn't have. Sorry, I couldn't have him. I couldn't face the fact that I wanted him. So it was easier to loathe him. So yeah, I want him. Maybe I've always wanted him. But it doesn't make this the right call. In fact, we still haven't called 911. And in fact, I don't think Isabella's moving anymore. I don't see her breathing. Her pulse is gone. Anyway, as for the three of us, my chest aches just thinking about it. Walking away from Isabell almost killed me. In fact, I think she might be dead. There were whole weeks I barely remember because I was basically the Walking Dead after that relationship ended. You know, the book. It took ending up in the underworld one night and Tink ripping me a new one mid-scene for me to snap out of it. And boy, I had to get a new pair of pants after that. I'm trying to think of what else you could rip a new one. Anyway. It's like, Tink, come closer. Come closer. I ripped my pants. It took another 6 months to change, to crawl. It took another 6 months and a change to crawl out of that goddamn hole. If that happened after having and losing her, how much worse will it be when this experiment of beasts invariably fails? I fall for him. If I'm honest with myself, I'm already halfway there. This inner monologue has gone on for about 3 hours and Beast is still waiting my reply. Maybe more than halfway. I'll go tumbling head over heels for this goddamn heaven he's offering. And then, when he gets bored or Isabell gets spooked, they'll walk. And I'll be left far worse off than before. My voice is rough when I finally find the words, especially because the narrator has been reading this book for about 3 hours now.
That'll never work.
I could barely get the words out of my mouth. Sorry, they didn't say that. It's Isabell who turns to look up at me, all wide-eyed brown with eyes filled with hope as if she wasn't dead a minute ago.
But what if it does?
Awkward silence fills the room as the page ends. That's it. Pog in Discord chat. I got real confused. I like to believe that yes, pogging is now used as a euphemism. Go off on a tangent. I have gone off on many tangents, Sage. Many tangents in the past chapter. Half of the shit I'm fucking saying isn't in the book, by the way. That's probably why this book takes so long to read. Offer yourself as tribute. Good luck, Jordan. Good luck. Hang on, how long is chapter 24? I believe one of them is kind of short. Oh, it's pretty short. And I know if I read it, I can finish the rest of the book in one stream. Oh, man. I should just do it. Rip it off like a band-aid. One more chapter. Chapter 24. Isabell. This has to be another trap. Another Mind Pog champ. Dude, I love it when I have the Mind Pog champs. Those are the best. But I don't care. I'm terrified by how much I want what Beast offers. The three of us. Something I never dared hope for. Something that feels so right I could weep. Something that is literally guaranteed the moment the narrator opened the fucking book. Anyway. That your interjections? Oh, Jordan. That is, when I was reading the Hades book, that is 100% the reason why I started fucking censoring the words. Because then it made it more funny. Now I can't stop thinking about pogging. Oh yeah, that's a fair point, maybe that's a fair point. But Gaeton doesn't look convinced. Someone else might look at his expression and think he's furious with Beast for even speaking the words. But I know him better than that. He's just as terrified as I am. I carefully move to my knees, nearly falling out of the bed, putting me at eye level with him. I wish with all my heart that there was something I could do to banish the uncertainty from him. Possibly being honest would help. But it's circling my chest too, because I'm also not completely honest. Making this decision, going forward with this, I'll lose the one thing I valued above all else. My own sanity and my lies. I can't be free while I'm owned by these two men. They're too dominant. Probably because I'm too submissive, but you know, don't worry about that. Too protective, too determined, 3 protective, 4 determined. to put their little stamp on my very soul and ruin me for everybody else. If I say yes to this, I'm giving up on the hope of one day leaving Kavar City. I close my eyes. It was a false dream anyways. I have to admit that to myself, even if I haven't been able to admit it to anyone else. I am Orsino Belmont's daughter, and I'm actually Simon Belmont's granddaughter. I was never leaving the city, was never having a life outside the responsibilities of the territory. I was never going to be normal. When I open my eyes again, it is to find Gaeton looking like he's torn between throwing himself at us and leaving the room as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, I don't think he has the upper body strength to throw himself at us because he's so gosh dang heavy. I can't dredge up a smile to comfort him. Not when I'm so unsure of myself. Not when there is still so much burned and salt ground between us.
It's okay if you can't forgive me, Gaeton. It's...
Ellipses. It's hard to get this out. You know, being honest and all that. I don't know why I find it so hard to be honest. Setting him free is the last thing I want, which makes me a bigger hypocrite than I can ever say. I swallow hard, and then swallow even harder until my tongue goes down my throat.
No, that was unforgivable.
Sorry, that was really hard to say with my tongue down my throat.
I know what I did was unforgivable.
For a second, he seems like he's in actual physical pain. I think it might have been something in the Mountain Dew. Do you think we should call the authorities? Maybe get an ambulance on the way. Beast holds my hand for a second, realizes that he started dialing 911. The dispatcher's on the line. He seems to want to call for an ambulance. He says it'll cost him an arm and a leg, but it's better than the actual physical pain that he's in right now. He slumps back against the headboard.
It makes a funny kind of sense. If there's a God, if there's a God, that PogChamper is laughing his bowl of Doritos right off the table right now.
He drags a hand over his face to cover the PogChamp that he's trying to hide.
You're not the only one to blame, Isabell. You were never the only one to blame.
But...
No, I'm a dirty little PogChamper as well.
He shakes his head.
You were right before. We agreed to that PogChamp situation, and we both failed to be honest with you. Literally the one thing that we talked about on the second page of the book. I don't know about Beast, but I just wanted to be good enough for you.
He laughs a little. Ha ha. The sound jagged and sharp, almost as if he didn't actually laugh.
He calls you princess, but that's the PogChamping truth of what I thought. You were a princess, and I just compressed myself enough. Oh, I could be your Prince Charming, but that's not how the fairy tale went at all, actually.
It's a truth we've touched on again and again and again and again and again and again in the few days, but hearing him admit to it shakes me to my core. In fact, there might be an earthquake happening right now. I think we should evacuate. Where is that ambulance anyway? I reach out a tentative hand and place it on his chest.
I know if you've noticed, but... I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't want a Prince Charming.
No, you want two monsters. And it's really difficult to fight two monsters at the same time, Isabell. We'd have to split up. The team would be uncoordinated. What if you can't? Isabell, what if you can't? Then what are we supposed to do? You'll lose your food buffs.
That's okay. I can just go into the tent and eat another meal.
But Isabell, what if it's too soon to get your food buffs?
That's alright. I'll buff her with my wide range when she gets back.
You would?
Of course I would. I carry plenty of might seeds with me.
Ugh, that's just like Beast. Always running the wide range skill. Well, I can't believe him.
Echo. Echo. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Torn on leaving the room too, Mopey. Good lord. Sorry. The words hold no venom, because they're not poisonous, strangely enough. Oh lord! like how Gutsman's ass was placed in between the two guys. I don't know why that didn't occur to me before. But thank you, Mopey. I like how Sage wants out, but then Echo's like all in on this. Like, fuck it out. Beast ships closer, not quite touching either of us. In fact, he doesn't invade our personal space at all. He actually backs up 6 feet because of COVID.
Monsters are more effective than princesses when it comes to keeping what you care about safe. You know, that's why people like Bowsette. Because Bowsette deep down is really a monster. A Koopa. The king of all Koopas. But secretly, he just wants to be a princess.
His blue eyes flare at the thought of Bowsette.
They're better at playing dark games in bed, too.
I can't quite fight down a shiver as the memories of the night crash over me. That's the damn truth. Beast seems to make an effort to bank the heat in his gaze. Ah, that's a fair point, Sage. Sage can only save herself. Taco can be a naughty word. Sage, I beg to differ. I think you could use the word taco very naughtily, especially in this particular book. Like if Gaeton was about
to fucking ruin my lunch for me right now. Don't you fucking do it. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me change it. Don't you pog camping do it.
All right.
My lunch in peace.
I'll hold back my taco comment. Holy shit. I was just gonna say, like, if Isabel's got a taco, Gaeton has some minced meat. And then you've got Beast ready to eat the said taco. Like, they're gonna go to Taco Bell. That's the next adventure, Mopey. That's the next chapter. They're gonna go to Taco Bell. After the night's over and they wake up, the first thing they're getting in the morning is Taco Bell. Maybe they'll get cravings late at night, actually. And they'll order Taco Bell in bed. They'll get it delivered by an Uber driver. Taco Bell breakfast. Do they have a breakfast menu? Or do they have a breakfast burrito? They do. I've never heard of a Taco Bell breakfast. Unfortunately, Jesus. Why would you want Taco Bell in the morning? I can't imagine, like, because I get Macca's has like hash browns and, like, you know, bacon egg McMuffins and shit. But like Taco Bell, I don't know what. Tacos don't seem like a morning food. Have terrible shits all day. Just get diarrhea while you're at work that same day. That's what Taco Bell's for. That's why I don't want to go to Taco Bell. Because, like, if I'm going to go to Taco Bell, I can't be doing anything that night. I can't. Breakfast tacos. Wait, hang on. What goes into a breakfast taco exactly? It's like the Crunchwrap. It's egg, cheese with bacon. Oh, so it's like a normal breakfast, but in like a wrap or a taco form? They don't have like a fucking egg, cheese, and bacon taco, do they? With like mashed potatoes or something? Like a side of coffee, like my Baja Blast coffee. That's the Crunchwrap thing. I did have the Crunchwrap while I was in America. That thing's weird. Oh, sausage as well, right. I see, Jordan. Okay. Hash browns are coming. Interesting. Where's the breakfast? I'm assuming the breakfast burrito is a combination of those into a burrito. That actually doesn't sound so bad. If only I'd be able to like go to Taco Bell in the mornings. That wouldn't be a over 1 hour drive away. Just to have Taco Bell in the morning. If only I could get it like drone delivered to me. Sorry, they were they're about to pog champ. Hang on. About the damn truth. Alright, the gays.
We were missing something before. Several somethings, multiple somethings, more than one something. None of us were honest about what we wanted. You know, I think this book says a lot about honesty, actually. It shows us how to not be honest, and then has a revelation at the end about what being honest is like. And then I feel like if it takes 24 chapters for us to finally become honest, I don't think we're really suited for each other, actually. He finally looks at Gaeton, and then back at me, and then back at Gaeton, and then back at me again. And none of us were getting everything we needed out of it. Closing the triangle will solve that. You know that instrument, the triangle? Why is that thing never closed?
Well, Beast, I'm glad you asked. The reason why the triangle instrument is open like that is so you're able to make many different sounds just from the same triangle. Have you ever seen a professional triangle artist play? It's quite magical.
No, I don't think I have.
Here, look, I'll load up this YouTube video. Isabell, you don't mind if I use your iPad, do you? No, go right ahead. Okay. Here, Beast, look at this. Look at this.
Oh, that's quite impressive. How's he doing that?
Well, it's just the magic of the triangle, Beast.
Oh, makes me kind of want to take up learning the triangle.
That's a lot more complicated than that, Beast. It takes years of practice. This person probably spent their entire middle school learning the triangle.
I say. I guess it's a bit too late for me then.
Well, not at all, Beast. In fact, have you heard of Skillshare? Today's sponsor. They let you learn a whole bunch of different skills almost completely free of charge.
I'm sorry. Sorry. I'll pog off. Oh my god. Jordan, because I live in such a rural town, I kind of wish I could get anything delivered. I think the best I can do to get delivered to where I live is Red Rooster, and that's it. I'm too far away from Macca's. I have to drive to Macca's. Why do I skip this ad? Oh god. Dude, as soon as any of them, and I mean literally any of them, mention either the word raid or shadow or legends, alright, get ready to skip an ad, okay? I don't know when that's gonna happen. I'm gonna pog and kill you in Minecraft. My god, Mopey. My god. You have to draw a pog face though as you do it. You have to literally be pogging as you're doing it in Minecraft. Sorry, they were I completely lost my train of thought. Oh, the triangle, right. Gaeton's already shaking his head.
You say that like it's easy. Like playing the triangle is easy.
It is easy. It's the triangle. I might not have recognized that my hate was for you, or for you was thwarted by lust, but hindsight is 20/20.
Beast takes his hand, his fingers playing against my wrist.
And Isabell will never be happy in a monogamous relationship. That was our first sign to get creative, and we would have noticed it if we weren't so wrapped up in competing with each other.
I pull back. I can't help it. Beast holds my hand a second longer than necessary. Now, if you want to know how, long it's considered necessary, I'd say about 4 seconds. So he held my hand for exactly 5 seconds, not a second longer. As if reminding me that he chooses to let me go. I pull the blanket more firmly around myself. But it doesn't do a damn thing. In fact, I still feel quite cold. Why is this blanket so thin? I need to get myself a doona. But we're living in America, so I think I need to get myself a duvet. But it doesn't do a damn thing against the possibilities beating against the barrier around my heart.
Is this an extension of the scene? Some kind of playing pretend? You're not being honest with me, are you? No, no, we're never being honest. You're having some kind of, we're playing a game still, aren't we, Beast? yeah, you big rascal. Well, you're lying to me.
No. Beast shakes his head. He doesn't have his cold mask on. Instead, he looks almost vulnerable. Almost as if he might be considering being honest. Crazy, right?
An unconventional solution, maybe, but not nearly as unconventional as some people think. I want both of you. There's not a single pog-champing reason we shouldn't be able to make this work.
It's literally the entire book is about them all getting together. Just make it happen already, please. Please, put my mind at ease for the love of God. I have admitted to so many dark truths to these men over the last few days, not years. But somehow this feels like the deepest, darkest truth yet. Is it really the truth? Is he really being honest? I can't tell. I lick my lips, making them nice and moist. I want both of you too. I love you both. I never stopped, even when I was helping us burn things to the ground last time. Gaeton still won't look at us directly, almost as if he's still thinking we're playing a game. But what would we gain from playing a game?
Well, what happens when Isabell gets all skittish? You know, like a skitty. Or you get bored. Well, you will fall apart just like you did before. Wait, hold on. No, that's right. That's me talking. I was me. Sorry, I got my train of thought confused there.
No, it won't. We're not trying to have a conventional relationship like we were before.
Beast leans forward, and then leans even further forward, almost bending completely over. Actually, he leans forward just a little bit further and tips over the bed.
We're not lying the way we did before. I mean, are we? Are we lying? I don't know. Something doesn't work. We talk it out and figure out a way to fix it. There will be some uncomfortable conversations, but it's a small price to pay.
Sorry, I need to catch up on chat. So much, you guys been pogging so much. How do you pog in Minecraft? I don't want to know how people pog in Minecraft. Oh my god. You guys are holding hands for longer than 5 seconds? Oh man, you can't be doing that. I don't think Twitch allows holding hands for that long. Reese cards at Walmart. Send me some links, Jordan. I feel like I may have glanced at some cool Rule 34 pogging in Minecraft. Now, why that is on Rule 34, I have no clue. Alright, because pogging isn't, you know, considered... It's an emote in chat. So why would it be on Rule 34? I don't know. I don't know, but I may have preemptively seen what pogging in Minecraft could be. Holding hands is illegal in all 50 states. Dude, when are they going to legalize holding hands? Probably after the weed, right? Be after the weed, yeah, surely. Oh my god, hang on. I saw a word. Oh my god. Oh my god, you're not gonna believe this. Gaeton crosses his arms over his chest.
Uh-huh. And what happens if your long-lost love...
Oh, sorry. Sorry, it wasn't Beast saying. Gaeton crosses his arms over his chest.
Uh-huh. But what happens if your long-lost love shows up in Kavar City? You know, your LLL? You're gonna drop us like yesterday's trash and run off and retake Sabine Valley with him.
Beast flinches. Actually flinches. I wish I was making that shit up, but no. He sits there and he flinches like he saw a jump scare in Outlast. It's unbelievable how much he flinched. He almost jumped to the roof. He flinched that much.
Gaeton is dead. He's been dead for nearly a decade. I really like using the word D.
And if he hasn't?
I should jump in. I should derail this line of questioning, but I don't realize who the fuck Cohen is or what the hell they're talking about. But I'm holding my breath because I want an answer too. I know about Beast's ex, of course. Of course, exactly. He told me everything. I know he never made it here to meet Beast, and that the lost haunts him still. It never occurred to me that the man could show up. What would happen if he did?
Do you know something we don't?
Who's talking? Who's talking?
No, but it's a question that needs to be asked. And if he's being 100% honest, he'll be able to tell me the answer.
He's staring hard at Beast, almost staring daggers, real daggers.
We're his second choice, or second and third. You know, me being second, you being third. Because I don't want to, not to like, play names or anything, but I'm his second. All right, Isabell? I'm second. You're third. Okay, you're the third wheel here.
No, you're not second choice. Neither of you is third, alright? But Isabell is especially second.
Beast looks like he wants to shut down this line of conversation, but he finally sighs.
I'm not the same person I was 9 years ago. Specifically 9. If Cohen is still alive, he's not the same man I fell in love with. He's my past. You, and you too, Isabell, of course, are my future together. No one above the other, except though the fact that Gaeton is above Isabell, and will always be above Isabell.
I slipped my hand back into his pocket. I don't know why I did that. Kind of strange. Talking about this can't be easier than hearing it. He's trying to lead by example, and as much as I don't like the idea of Cohen showing up to put it to the test. Gaeton is right. It had to be asked.
This might blow up in our faces.
Well,
Oh, it won't.
How can Beast be so sure? Almost as if he's planned this out from the very beginning of the book. None of us have an excellent track record with relationship. And clearly it shows, as none of us can be completely honest with each other. Let alone one as complicated as trying to juggle 3 people's needs. Or maybe just 2, I don't know.
you don't know that.
And you don't know it won't work until we try.
He gives my hand a squeeze. He squeezed too hard. My hand turns blue.
Try with me. Squeeze it harder.
Sorry, I wish I had the line from, hang on, I'll just find it real fast. I know it's easy to find.
Paid David Hayter.
I like how the first thing was the fucking Vinny clip.
Someone by the name.
Oh my god, they're all the Vinny clip.
Paid David Hayter.
I have seen the actual clip before. Where the fuck is it?
That you play a lot of Metal Gear games, and that you've developed a joke of telling Raiden in Snake's voice to squeeze your hog.
Yeah, squeeze my hog. I don't know where the original clip is for that. Anyway. God, you guys. 2 for flinching. Oh, about that flinching quote, yeah, he totally did say actually flinched. He really amplified the flinching. A wholesome book. A wholesome book. What, like the Rainbow Fish? Like a Dr. Seuss book? Sage, what do you mean? Like It by Stephen King. Oh yeah, wholesome. Wholesome. Right. I don't know. I mean, like, yeah, that is a very interesting choice of books. Cause wasn't there like a really controversial scene at one point in the book where they had to like they had to do something. They murdered Children's Wholesome. Didn't all the kids like fucking PogChamp with each other? Didn't that happen? Like isn't that in the book? And they cut it out. There was a child gamer party. Yes. That's a good way of saying it in a Twitch friendly way. They had a gamer convention. They were unveiling the new Animal Crossing. It was outside too. Oh, so they were publicly PogChamping is what you could say. Dude, man, if kids can fucking pog in public, man, why? They were playing Animal Crossing IRL. Fucking Christ. It's all fun and games until the clown shows up. Fucking hell. Oh my god. Yeah, Mopey, they're just gaming conventions. You ever been to one of those? Ever been to a gaming? How do you think people get COVID at gaming conventions? That's why I had to close them down. Too many gamers kept going. That's why everyone smells. They don't bring deodorant to those gamer conventions, I'll tell you that. Fucking hell. What do you think E3 isn't a thing anymore, man? What do you think the 3 E's really stood for, Mopey? What do you think the 3 E's really stood for? Goddamn E3. Everything you're seeing for videos on E3 is all fake. It's all fake. They're not showing off new games and stuff. That's all pre-recorded. E's for everyone. U is for uranium. Bombs. No, but I think it's a cue to stop reading. Almost. Although boy, I got like 4 pages left until the end of the chapter, and then I'll stop. I should have a wholesome book somewhere. Like Reading Rainbow. That's a good one. I don't know if that's a real book or that's just a show about books, but that's a good one. Edgar Allan Poe. Do you have to capture its soul? Get it? Because it's a Poe? Short stories and poems. Oh, so Edgar Allan Poe writes poems. You're not shitting me, right? He just put M's at the end of his name. He didn't define poem, did he? He's a poet. You're joking. You're fucking joking. Alright. Moving on. Fucking Edgar Allan Poe. Hang on, no, okay, alright, I'm looking it up. Did he make some kind of famous fucking poem that I should know about? Hold on. Several. What do you mean?
Sabu, do you know the poem Isabell Belmont?
What's Isabell I?
Or The Raven?
What's The Raven?
Oh my god.
What are
You know
talking-
the meme of the Raven that is tapping on a window and it turns out to be a gamer at the door? That's that.
Wait,
Only
what
a
do you
ripoff of
mean?
the actual poem of the Raven.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh my god.
No,
Gonna
we
go
had
sin.
different poems in school, Moby. What are you talking about?
How did you not learn about Edgar Allan Poe?
Hang on, I want to look up the Raven thing for a second. Oh, this is a lot. I thought this was just like a short poem, like it's like a fucking...
So Edgar Allan Poe was an American poet and writer. He grew up in Baltimore, if I remember correctly, up in the northern state. He was heavily depressed. He was heavily anxious. He wrote poetry and short stories based off of his own life events. He married his 13-year-old cousin at the age of 26, and he died of alcoholism.
What?
Yep.
What?
Mhm.
This guy writes poetry, you say?
He did. He died
I
at the
have
age of 40.
Never. So, hang on. This is mostly just American stuff, right? Like, he's a famous American guy, and all of his poets, you get taught that in America.
They learn about them in Europe, in Asia as well. Not North Korea.
I've heard the name before, but I don't know what he's written because
The Raven.
Well, we fucking grew up with like jumbucks and billabongs and shit. Like, we had none of this fucking Edgar Allan Poe stuff. Actually, no, I probably did in high school.
The
but...
first stanza of The Raven goes, "Once upon a midnight jury, while I ponder weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nod, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. 'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door, only this and nothing more. Would you like to know what that poem's about?
With the euphemisms I've been using, I'm assuming chamber door means their bowl of Doritos.
No, it doesn't. It actually means what a chamber door is. It is a front door of a house, like an actual door.
A real house. Okay.
Yes. So the poem "The Raven" is about Edgar Allan Poe had just lost his wife due to sickness. He was about 22 years old when this happened. His wife died of, I believe, cancer.
So a plague doctor is the Raven.
No, the Raven is the spirit of his dead wife that he thinks has come back to send him to the afterlife.
Oh.
Because he started heavily drinking, which led to hallucinations.
Interesting. But there's no like, wait, wait, then why'd you use like the gamer word? How's that? Like, that fits
because Edgar Allan Poe married his 13-year-old cousin.
Oh, okay.
I should point out his second cousin, but cousins. He's more than a little messed up. Continue your 4 pages. I'll give you an English lesson later.
Jesus. I should have paid more attention in class. Jesus can't help you now. Well, I'll pray to Jesus instead. Jesus Christ. Pizza Man can save me. Anyway. Sorry. This is a new page. Shit, I completely lost myself. Granted, last time I was skittishly bored. Speak some more price to pay. Has to be asked. Oh yeah, squeezing. The squeezing hogs. That's right. Cheez-Its are fine. Played Up? Sound like more Played Up? Maybe they're gonna start playing. Oh man, shit. They're gonna start playing Played Up in bed. Uh-oh. I might be questioning this, but there's only one answer. It's there. The weightless feeling in my chest and the endorphin buzz in my head. Yes. We both look at Gaeton, and then he looks at us, puzzled, as if he doesn't realize why we looked at him for no particular reason. He doesn't seem any happier about this than he was a few minutes ago.
Who is speaking? If we try and fail, the entire territory will bear the cost of it.
We won't fail.
Beast sounds so confident. I'm being won over despite myself. I've seen him when he sets his mind on something. He won't give up just because he gets... Sorry, I nearly flubbed that up pretty hard. I was about to say he won't give up just because his thing gets hard. But that's not what he said. So, he won't give up just because things get hard. And that's equally as misconstruing as his thing getting hard. Anyway, he wants this, and I do too. Gaeton gives another of those long sighs that make the ache of him. Or that make me ache for him.
I don't know how good this feels. Well, that's right, I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
My heart wrenches in my chest. I might near ratchet. There was a time when he would have trusted it. When he would have the same confidence in this that Beast does. I'm the reason he's doubting now. He's being a Debbie doubter. If we do this, there will be no traditional white wedding like he had pictured in his head, where I walk down the aisle to him. Saying yes means robbing him of that future. Unless it doesn't. If we're going to be unconventional about our relationship, why not do it with our marriage too? Maybe a marriage like that wouldn't feel like a trap. Oh boy, here we go. Co-op played up, to be honest with that game. Sage, it is a very, very fun game. Bank is locked. Oh no. Is it on Steam? Yeah, it's on Steam. 20% off. I did get it for me and Buttony. And boy, is it a heckin' shitload of fun. It's like, I don't think it's as chaotic as Overcooked, because Overcooked is more arcadey in a sense. I feel like while Plate Up is more of a roguelike, it's more manageable, because you kind of control the chaos by either making things harder or making things somewhat easier. But still, at the end of the day, you might be like fucking cucked based on upgrades. I know they're updating. I think they've already updated the game, which I need to check it out because they added a whole bunch of stuff. But it is a lot of fun, and there is a certain like start you can have to the game that kind of sets you up for success, no matter like what happens. So it's pretty easy to beat once you get the hang of it. But that could be changed now. They might have rebalanced some things. Especially one of the big rebalancings that I think happened is you now have to use the bin. You could get away with not using the bin entirely previously. It's like $15 on Steam. Man, you fucking Americans and your cheap games. Unbelievable. Although I did get the bundle for me and Buttony with the space game that they made too. It's like a Space Lines to Nowhere or some shit like that. The bundle is $20. Yeah, I haven't played the space game yet though. I can't say anything about the space game, but it looks like fun. Sorry, I give myself a little shake, violently tossing myself out of the bed. We're barely agreeing to this in the first place, looking that far into the future to a moment where I might walk down the aisle to both of them is a bad idea. I sit there and wait for my normal panic at the thought of being tied down permanently to hit, but my only answer is the steady beat of my heart in my ears, violently beating for some reason. Beast touches his chin, doing the thinking emoji face, bringing them face to face. So many faces. I've got a face. He's got a face.
Do you trust me?
He says through his face. Gaeton tenses like he wants to argue, but he finally gives a jerky nod that could be misconstrued as a no, but I think he's saying yes.
Yeah, well, I trust you, but my body says no.
Trust me to take care of us until this feels real.
I'm assuming Beast said that. The sheer scope of what he's demanding leaves me breathless. Or maybe it's hope that my lungs seize. Is Isabell dying? Or maybe it's hope that my lungs seizing and my body shaking. I think I'm having a panic attack, possibly a stroke. Where is that ambulance at? When Gaeton finally nods again, it feels like every bone in my body has gone liquid in relief. I really think I might have bone-itis. I catch his hand with my free one, and it gives me a tentative smile, and feels that my pulse isn't even there.
You know, sealing this with a kiss won't even cut it.
Whatever you want. I still lean forward and kiss him hard. I love you. I love you both so much. I've said it. I can't keep saying it. I just keep pogging. Can't apply gasoline to an already explosive situation. I can't keep gaslighting them. They just won't let me do it. I can't expect us all to be there. Not with me. Not with each other. Either. I have to be patient to let this play out. But the buoyancy... What? What a wild choice of words there. What? Space lights from the far out. Yeah, that's the one. Sorry, let me read this without a skitzed face. I have to be patient and let this play out, but the buoyancy in my chest has me feeling just as drunk as I felt coming down from our scene. And there are many ways to phrase the word coming down, buoyancy, chest. Like, you could just say it has you feeling afloat, but, you know, I had to stretch out the word limit, I guess. Buoyancy. Anything you want.
What I want is both of you naked.
Beast climbs off the bed and starts stripping. We watch him awkwardly as he does it. He fumbles his shirt, can't even get it off. His pants are around his ankles trying to fuck. We're both laughing, cackling at the fact. He bumps his nose on the doorknob and falls backwards, head over heels. It's unbelievable. He does it in short, economical movements that aren't designed to entice. Man, that is so much more less amazing than the fact that he could fumble and then fucking trip up and throw his shirt like on the lamp and then it catches fire. Like, man, Katee Roberts, a little imagination would be nice. Just a little imagination. But leave me enwrapped all the same. He's beautiful. He's always been beautiful to me. Scars include... You know what? Okay. Why do you say it like that? Mopey, why not? Why not say it like that? I would love... This has probably already been done before, but it's like finding a needle in a haystack. A fanfic that is built for comic relief. Like, I want a fanfic that doesn't go swimmingly well. I want a fanfic that just is a total fuck up on purpose, of course. Like, yeah, if it, like, I don't want him to take off his clothes in such a manner that he's like a fucking god, alright? I don't want him to just, like, lazily just pull his shirt over his head and just put it down, like, fold it neatly, put it in the fucking closet. I want him to just fucking fumble around, like, his belt's, like, half off. He can't fucking take his pants off correctly. It's like, his fucking pants are so tight they get caught onto his ankles, so he has to, like, bend down and, like, fucking sit on the edge of the bed and, like, pull his fucking... his pants off of his ankles and shit, and like we're all fucking cackling, laughing, and like we're not gonna get fucking naked. Only he's gonna do that. It's weird, right? And then like he's still got his like underwear on and he can't get it off properly, and it's like fucking too tight, and then he fucking throws it halfway across the room, but it then like snaps back and hits him in the head. Like, that's the kind of shit I want. All right, I don't want like flawless like exposition in my fanfics. I want like fucking needless, unnecessary details for the sake of like hilarity. Like, I would love that so much. Naked. I just don't know if I should censor the word naked or not. Do you think it's bad on purpose? Sage, who in their right mind will write a book that is bad on purpose? No one. Well, okay, aside from you, Sage, but I need to see that book. All right, on my desk in the morning, 500 pages, no less. But no one will ever write a book like that, and it blows my mind, because this is why all fanfics are kind of the same, because they are. Like, yeah, let's say there was a fanfic where just things didn't go correctly. Things went very poorly, alright? Let's say... Because this book, for example, is a good example of where a huge pitch shift can happen. Like, what if they didn't all get together? What if Isabell did pick Gaeton, and that completely had a tonal shift over the entire course of the book? Like maybe they were considering it. Maybe they tried it. It didn't work out. And then they fucking move on. Like... because at the moment this book started, the actual first 2 pages, alright, she's gonna fuck them both, she's gonna get with them both, they're all gonna be one big happy family, alright? That's exactly how this is gonna go, and boy howdy, we're at the point where that's exactly what happened. That's exactly how it's going. Like, you can't tell me that they're gonna make a bargain, and she's gonna be like, okay, after 2 weeks, I have to pick one of you, and that's what it's going to be. No, it's not going to be that. It never would be. It never would have been that. All right? You can't tell me she's got feelings for both of these guys and then just picks one. It ain't going to happen. all right? And especially when both of the guys seem to like each other more than they like Isabell. Like, it ain't gonna happen. It just ain't gonna happen at all. And it would be very mind-boggling and very, like, in my opinion, a very good story writing to make that tonal shift and just be like, yeah, she picks Gaeton, and then going with that, and then like trying to make that work, because that is very unexpected and would keep me reading, honestly. Like, because I obviously checked out like fucking after the second stream of this book, honestly, because I know exactly how it's gonna end. All right, but I would love to see if it didn't end like that. If you know, there were complications and it didn't work out. One of the biggest problems that's happening right now is they kept referencing it numerous times. Just didn't act on it. This is like fucking getting into like critical territory right now. Now Katee Roberts can watch this. All right, now Katee Roberts can come back and actually listen to this part of the book, because in terms of critiquing the fucking like the writing of this book, I can see why it's not good. I can see why it's not good, because there's no like engagement, and they keep talking about being honest with each other, and for the entire book, I'm shitting you not, for the entire book, they have not been honest. Every time the topic has been brought up, they're not honest. They're not honest. They keep saying that they're being honest, and they're not honest. And like, even now, they're still not honest. Like, oh god, Sage. Want an award for this? Oh my god, Sage, this is 2.5 pages. Holy shit. Kong wrong. My god. Written to the masses. Perhaps I will, between books. Perhaps I will. There's 5 chapters. My god, Sage. My god. I read another line in this book. Jesus Christ. Nah, but I would love to see a fanfic. I read a book that had Grell in it. Sage, you made your own Grell book. Your own book about Grell. But nah, I just want a book where like you know, they're like, maybe it's somebody who isn't acquainted with sex before and they're just like really shit. It would also explain why the sex scenes are over in like 10 seconds. All right, if I had to hazard a guess. But then why couldn't Katee Roberts just like imply on them? Maybe fucking Beast and Gaeton aren't as good as they say they are. All right, maybe they're terrible. We'll call it content platforms. Like, I need... Oh. Like, maybe... I don't know, it's just such a weird thing. Like, I just want accidents to happen. Like, maybe they're making lunch. Like, they're gonna, like... Let's say Beast is ready to make, like, a fucking... Like, a grilled cheese toasty or something. But he has to cut the cheese first. So he gets out, like, this sharp butcher's knife. And as he's cutting the cheese, he accidentally, like, cuts his fingers. And there's a whole, like, subsection where he has to go to the fucking bathroom and try to find, like, the antiseptic cream. And he's got to find, like, the fucking band-aids and shit. And he's got to, like, wrap up his finger and stuff. And then, like, he's had this little, like, conversation with Gaeton while he's in the bathroom. He's like,
Beast, what the hell are you doing in here?
He's like, I accidentally cut my finger while I was making you guys some grilled cheese sandwiches.
That's a pretty stupid thing to do.
It's like, yeah, I know. I just, you know, I got these big hands and whatnot, and I just couldn't, like, see them, but I just couldn't do it.
Here, let me have a look at your finger, Beast.
Oh, you just want to have a look at it? Here, look, the cut's right there.
Oh, I see. You won't mind if I just, give it a little kiss, yeah?
What do you mean by that, Gaeton? It still stings a little bit, you know? Like, there's a little blood dripping down on my finger.
Well, that's the best part, Beast. Here, give it to me. Yeah. That's good.
Gaeton, you're sucking out my blood.
Well, I need blood to sustain myself, Beast. and I just can't help myself when I see it in front of me.
And that's the shit I'm missing out on because Katee Roberts won't write that stuff. Like, that's what I'm missing out on. That's what I need. ASMR. That's where the tag is there, Ropey. That's where the tag is there, just so you get some nice Gaeton sucking finger action. All right, that's what you get when you come into an Unknown Samurai stream. You're getting the finger suck. Don't take that out of account. Don't clip that. Anyway. The pogging, the sucking, the fucking, the pogging. Anyway, sorry, I fucking lost my train of thought. They're shaking. There's an earthquake. Yeah, he's doing the thing. He's trusting the loving. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, explosive situation. Hold the fucking. I can't explain us all to be there. Not with me. Not with other. Either. I don't know why the combination of other and either right next to each other fuck me up, but it does. Oh yeah, the buoyancy. Right, I forgot. Oh yeah, he's getting naked. That's right. Here he is. I decided to task. He's gonna wrap it all the same. He's beautiful. He's always been beautiful to me. Scars included. They just show his strength, his will to survive despite everything he's gone through. Knowing that determination will be forced on progressing this relationship makes me feel warm and tingly. I nudge Gaeton. You heard him.
Just enjoying the view. God, he can't. I just want to help him take his shirt off. He can't do it properly. God, he's bumping into shit.
He rumbles. Beast takes off his pants, but I can't help licking my lips, making them nice and moist at the fact that he can't get them off his ankles. He sits down on the edge of the bed and tries to pull them up nice and tight. Don't know why he does that. His underwear has a giant rip in it. Really odd remark. The memory of that piercing against my tongue. Anyway, Gaeton huffs out a laugh and climbs off the bed, which has my gaze dragging helplessly to him. His big body, thick neck, thunder thighs, hair dusting his chest and lower. Lower what? Lower what, Katee Roberts? His lower what? These two men could not be more different, but I want them so much I practically quiver with desire, but that's no place to store my arrows. The concept that I don't have to choose, that they're both mine, and I'm both theirs, hasn't really sunk in yet. Maybe in about 5 days. Maybe it will later, maybe it won't. I don't know. Maybe I'll spend the next 5 years waiting for the other shoe to drop. Or I just won't, you know? Who knows? Maybe I'll dump them both. Go back. Whatever. Either possibility leaves me dizzy. Maybe I just won't be dizzy. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Tonight is a way of stating our intentions, and I won't let fear hold us back. Or maybe it will. I don't know. Oh god. I just realized the music stopped. I don't know when it stopped. It stopped ages ago. Hang on. There we go. 3.5 hours of this. I want it to be over so badly, Jordan. I want it to be over so badly. The reason why I'm pushing through this chapter is because I'm so close to the end. And I know it's just going to take one more stream. One more finale stream and it's over. And I don't have to touch this book ever again. Sentences randomly. Yes, Mopey. Yes, I need that. It's the voice of a Coomer. Oh no, we're on chapter 24 now, I think. Oh wait, is it 24? Yeah, this is 24. This is 24. I never had to start this book. Well, okay, the Hades and Hercules one was like okay at best. I got a lot of hilarity out of it. This is the 4th book in the series, by the way. I want desperately to read book number 1. Okay. Because, book number 1 in the series would probably be Katee Roberts at her peak. At her peak best. Which, what I mean by that is like typos up the arse. Like so many fucking typos, you would just lose your mind. So I can't wait for that. It's the Ronin way. Somehow let him right into it. Well, the next book I have lined up is another book from Botany. It's called Sorry, you might be able to look this up and find it. It's called Ensnared by Tiffany Roberts. Not to be confused with Katee Robert. Katee Robert and Tiffany Roberts is completely different. But Ensnared is like in a different ballpark. It's that much better. Ensnared. Well, unlike this book, which apparently has entirely all humans in it, Ensnared is about a spider man, or a man-like spider, you know, does whatever a man spider can, in a strange fantasy-like kingdom. And he wants to go after this girl. I forget the reason why. I didn't get the full synopsis on it, but there's some kind of queen like hunting him for his like spider essence, and she wants to make like spider babies or some shit. And then like he doesn't want that, and he doesn't want to be like captured, but instead he like weaves this web of this other lady to get caught up in, and then like they have spider babies or some shit. I don't know. Goes to inspire. No, ensnared with an E Sage. It's like she's running out of ideas. No, you're not wrong, Mopey. The more these books go on, the more I think Katee Roberts is running out of like shit to pull from. Like, she's probably done it all already, and she's just doing it for fun now. Do spiders come essence? Can it be harvested? Can it be used to make spider centaurs? Or like spider men, perhaps? Like men like spiders. That's a trilogy, yes. Ensnared is the first one, and Botany's getting the other ones. So I can't wait for those. Apparently there's a Mafia one, and I don't know how the Mafia is confused to like... I don't know how the Mafia gets involved with the Spider Clan or some shit like that. Also, you're not wrong, Jordan. Katee Roberts actually... Okay, hang on. To reiterate how many books Katee Roberts has, she has the 6 from this series, another 4 from the Island of Wise, another 4 from the Thanalan Dynasty series, not to be confused with Dynasty Warriors, 2 from the King's series, what's the next one? 3 from the Hidden Sins series, 4 from the Make Me series, 6 from the O'Malley series, 2 from the Hot in Hollywood series, 3 from the Foolproof Love series, 3... Sorry, hang on. This... Yeah, you can't do this, Katee Roberts. This is bullshit. Book 1, 1.5, 2, 3, 3.5. That's some Kingdom Hearts bullshit. Anyway, I guess it's 3.5 books out of the Uniform series, but more like 5. 3 from the Sever series. 3 point... You can't put 0.5 on the end of a... 4 books from the Come Undone series. And other books such as Seducing the Bridesmaid, Meeting His Match, Prom Queen, and The Siren's Curse. These are all fucking Katee Roberts books. So I don't know how many that is. That's a shitload. Like, I don't know if anybody out there has read every single book by Katee Roberts, but there has to be so much overlap. There has to be overlap. There's gotta be. What was that? 6-3. Alright, I'm not gonna count the 0.5s because she can go fuck herself with the 0.5s. Alright, that's bullshit. You can't make a 0.5 of a book. That's not a book. That's another book. That's bullshit. Anyway, it's 6, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 5, 3, 4, and then 4. And that's not my phone number. Make them way better. Mopey, you easily can. You can go back and fix /Zeus, Mopey. Think about it. You can get rid of / Zeus. 50! Holy shit! That's a lot of... No wonder why she's New York Times best-selling author. Fuck. There's short stories going over the ton of characters. Oh. That's so weird. Like, I don't understand why the Outer Uniform series has a couple of 0.5s. His to take. His to keep. His lover to protect. I'm in bed with Mr. Wrong. It's a weird way to spell Mr. Wong. With his Mr. Wang. Falling for his best friend. Strange names these books are. The Come Undone series is like also confusing, especially after reading In Bed with Mr. Wrong, and then Wrong Bed, Right Guy, Chasing Mr. Right, 2 Wrongs, 1 Right, Seducing Mr. Right. That series, just based on titles alone, is so fucking confusing to me. Like, I want to know what that one's about. I want to know what's up with that. / Zeus days. Oh, but you change every other word, every other instance of Zeus to / Zeus. Phoenix Wright? In bed with Phoenix Wright? Oh, no way. Oh man, I forgot the fucking love interest that Phoenix Wright has. What's his name? The other guy. Edgeworth, that's right. Yeah. That's Mr. Wrong. Godot works as well. Godot works as well. Fucking Miles. I like how none of you have said what's her name, like Mia, like the lady who hired him, Maya. Yeah, the lady who wait no not Maya. Yeah, no, yeah, Mia. Yeah, the lady who hired him. Yeah, that's who it was. I mean, yeah, Mia died, but like Maya can like channel her spirit and like become 30 years old or some shit. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck happened there. You said opponent and he. Yeah, I okay, yes, I did. I said love interest and he, but you know. But I was expecting you guys to say, you know, fucking somebody else. That's his husband. All right, fair point. Fair point, Sage. My head will explode. The first 3 games are super easy to follow. I don't know what happens after the first 3 games. I don't know what happens after the first trilogy. At some point he meets fucking Professor Layton, apparently. Maya's far too young, but Mia on the other hand, Moby. But Mia on the other hand. Max is the fling. Francesca's the whore, my god. But she's 24, my god. My god. He's only 24 and he's a fucking lawyer. Not in Japan. Good lord. Apparently not even young enough for fucking Edgar Allan Poe. Jesus. Jesus. In Slams East Town. Holy fuck, hang on. I lost my train of thought after oh yeah, Gaeton huffs and puffs. And sorry, he's quivering. Wait, it's sunk. Yeah. I let the blanket fall as both men climb back out of the mattress. Part of me expects the 3 of us to fall on each other and possibly like start suffocating and shit. That's a bit weird. Why would we all fall on each other like that? Like starved creatures. But that isn't what happens at all. Beast slides his hand through my hair to cup the back of my bowl of Doritos. Sorry, no. To cup the back of my neck. When he does the same to Gaeton, the slightest pressure urges my mouth to Gaeton, and the feeling of Beast guiding this is just as intoxicating as Gaeton's lips parting, and his tongue sliding out against mine, almost in a PogChamp kind of way. He tastes like home.
What does that mean? How does he taste like home? I don't think these men will ever not feel like home to me. Alright, just date a house then, I guess. The pressure of Beast's hand on my neck eases a little, and I pull back as he leans in to take Gaeton's mouth. I watch them as they both pog at each other and get closer and closer until their pog lips are touching. Their kiss is attentive and so filled with yearning that I feel like the worst kind of voyeur for witnessing it. I know that's a real word, I've seen it before, but I don't know how it's referenced. Whatever. I don't care. I soak up the gaming tension rising between them, luxuriating it in the fact that there will be no choosing tonight. We get it all. Beast. Pog champs with me next. It's nowhere near as sensitive as the one he shared with Gaeton. No. This is like him reminding me who owns me, body and soul. By the time he lifts his head, I'm shivering against him, gripping his arm with one hand and Gaeton with the other. Beast nips my bottom lip, moistening it from the lip sweat I put on there earlier. And then I'm kissing Gaeton again, and Beast moves on to me, and then I'm moving on to Beast. Beast reaches around me to run his hand down Gaeton's chest to grip onto his controller. Don't know why he brought that into the bed. Kinda strange. Didn't know it'd be gaming this late at night. There's no talking, but there really doesn't need to be. Not for this. It feels almost natural. It feels like the most natural thing in the world to be pressed between these two men, like a grilled cheese sandwich where I am the cheddar and these two men are the pieces of bread. Our bodies getting tangled up in our needs to touch each other, similar to cheese being melted between the two slices. To stoke our desire until it threatens to consume us whole, like a sandwich press, like a heated sandwich press to grill the cheese. I don't care about the danger, even though it's a hot plate. It'll cook us nice and right. I want to burn. Well, I don't think that's a good idea because then the grilled cheese won't taste very good, will it? Half of that was real, half of that was made up. That's the end of the chapter though, by the way. Chapter 25 is next. And there is only 5 very short chapters to go. Let me actually give you a page count. Let me give you a page count, hang on. Like 40 pages. Alright. Easy. I can totally do that. Game end. Bad ending. Anyway. Home tastes salty. Sauce raspberry and semen. My god. And some pog champing tension. Oh, dude. I want to see these gamer boys fucking pog champ in the next scene. I need them to play some Monster Hunter. 40 pages is going to take 2 hours. Yeah, more like 8 hours, Sage. More like 8 hours. This was only 3 chapters. I've got fucking 5 next. Sorry, no, this was no. This was 2 chapters. No, it was 3. It was 3. Sorry, it was 3 chapters. Think about how long that's gonna be. Sage, I'm a slow reader, alright? Sage, have you ever tried reading anything out loud? Like a long book for a really long extended period of time? It's hard. It's very hard. A distracted reader. Okay, you got a fair point. Maybe if I didn't go off as many tangents as I did, and I didn't replace all the words I did, I would be done with the book by now. I think that was a moment a couple streams back where I just fucking talked about Fortnite for a good while. That wasn't anything in the book. That was just Gaeton and Beast going like,
I'm gonna start flossing.
It's like, you're gonna floss right here, right in front of all these people.
What? No one can stop me here, Beast.
Oh, well, I suppose I can't either. And you know what they say, you can't beat them, you better join them. Hopefully they don't mind if I start flossing right next to you.
No, of course, go right ahead. Plenty of space for flossing. Look, you just put your arms like this. I just move them back and forth.
Looks like the Fortnite Game Pass. These are all the fucking skins you can get.
Yo, Disney partnered with Fortnite. giving you some strange Mickey Mouse skins, alright? They did the whole Marvel thing, why not just add Disney characters next? Got the Infinity Gauntlet. Be perfect on Beast's hand. Exactly, Sage, exactly. Ever since I don't know when I added the fucking gamer aspect to it, but that, like, it works. For some reason, it makes my brain fucking, like, trail off on dumb shit, and I love that. I also love that I can't use the word PogChamp seriously anymore. Really ruined that word for me. Really fucked it up. Dude, I love seeing when gamers just stop pogging on Twitch. You ever just watch somebody and they have their face cam on for too long and they just start pogging? They think the stream's over, but they just start pogging. So, of course you can unmute now. Of course you can, Sage.
I mean, I have concerns about your mentality.
Yeah, no, blame Katee Roberts. Blame Katee Roberts for that one.
I'm not blaming Katee Roberts because you were mentally fucked before this.
That's because I read the other Katee Roberts book.
No, I'm talking about before that one too. She just made a flourish.
No, that's because I was reading too much Sonic Harem fanfic.
Oh, okay, understood. We'll blame Sonic.
Damn, Mopey, she's still streaming. Like, she's still streaming, like...
Get pogged on screen. I'm going to start using the word pog in place of the word fuck and railed.
It's like, it's unbelievable, because it kind of makes it less, like, impactful. But yeah, Jordan, if you're wondering, there was a girl who, totally just, like, pogged on stream. With her, with her significant other, and Twitch was like, you get a 7-day ban, and people were outraged. Like, there was so much outrage, but Twitch apparently held their end of the bargain and was just like, 7 days, you know, like she was cooming on stream, and like fucking 7 days later she's back to streaming. And like, what is mind-blowing about that is all she did from this was benefit. Like, she gained so many followers. She's an affiliate now. Like, it's fucking nuts. She had like fucking like 5 viewers beforehand. Then she gets like
a guy,
hundreds.
You know the boosting thing that Twitch has?
Yeah.
Okay, so before they fixed it, this guy figured out the fucking meta of it and gifted himself a bunch of subs. So, like 100 subs if he'd be on the front page of Twitch, right?
Yeah.
And boosted himself. And then he self-fogged on the front page of Twitch and got a 3-day ban.
Wait, he self-pogged?
Yeah.
Only 3 days?
Only 3 days.
Is he... What? Is he back to streaming now?
Yeah, he has like an average viewer count of like 150 hours or something.
What, does he just... Wait, hang on. Is this recent?
This is when boosting came out in beta. So, a few months ago.
Holy shit.
Not DSP, no. No.
Wait, what's DSP?
DSP is a jackass.
Oh, okay.
No, like, he's like an actual jackass. He is a sexist, racist, homophobic asshole. And he will tell you that to your face.
Interesting.
But no, DSP is 100% still banned off of Twitch right now.
Goddamn. But the thing that I don't get and people aren't getting is like, why is Twitch so hard? Like, you can't PogChamp on stream, and yet when people do it, they're not like banned for life. They should be banned for life. That's the one rule that they have.
Oh, when DSP did it, and he claimed he did it on accident. Right?
Accident. Yeah, you just PogChamp on accident. Find a shiny in Pokemon, you PogChamp.
Right? No, like, if you went and watched the clip, which you can still find, by the way, in other websites, you can blatantly see that he's looking dead at OBS or whatever he uses to stream, in the means of, is it set up correctly before going to do anything? And I'm like, my dude.
Yeah, you just accidentally leave your webcam on and then you start pogging.
Right?
That's how it happens.
No, Twitch banned him for 3 months originally for it. But because he pitched a fit like a 5-year-old, Twitch said, you know what? No, don't come back.
Jeez, that's still insane that they got 3 months, and this girl who did it like a month ago or so only got 7 days. Like,
I think it's
Jesus.
because she's a girl. I literally think it is because she's female.
I mean, yeah, but like, why does Twitch have these rules in place and it just doesn't follow through? Even when people were absolutely outraged, like there were fucking Twitter posts like nuts. Like how people were going ballistic.
I don't know, which is weird.
Twitch is like getting to that level of how YouTube cares about its fan base, and it just doesn't.
Actually, I think the fucky thing is YouTube cares more about the fan base now because of what Twitch is doing. So YouTube is literally watching what Twitch is doing and correcting themselves.
That's a fair point, because YouTube could beat Twitch.
It could. She was a small-time streamer. She didn't even have affiliate when it happened.
No, yeah, she was only averaging just like a handful of viewers, like just her friends or whatever. And now, like, everybody's just waiting for her to coom on stream again.
Right. And the same thing with the homeboy that boosted himself. He averaged enough to make affiliate, essentially, like on the low end of affiliate.
That's okay. That's the thing, Jordan. That's what I'm confused about. Because if this happens to a big time streamer like Amaranth, for example, you'd think it's about the money. Because yeah, they'd give her like a slap on the wrist because she's making them a lot of money. But when it happens inversely to somebody who isn't making any money, why? Well, but then it led to her making money. So I don't know if that has a. I don't know if that works or not.
When homeboy boosted himself, the only thing that told Twitch was, we don't care what you do on stream initially, but thank you for pointing out something that we need to fix.
Huh.
So you gift yourself, Sam, if you were to gift yourself 100 subs right now, you would not start that boosting bull crap.
Oh no.
You can't start your own hype trains or anything like that either.
I saw that they fixed that as well. It definitely takes like multiple people to start a hype train now.
Yeah. Twitch is a drug. And I don't think I like this high anymore. Twitch
that's a fair
was
point.
a gateway drug into better places, like Hitbox.
Oh, there was something I was
But
gonna
y'all
mention.
didn't have Hitbox in Spiderland, did you?
Wait, Hitbox? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like
Like
in
y'all
fighting
didn't
games?
have access to Hitbox, right?
I have no clue what the hell you're talking about. HBO?
No, Hitbox.
What's
It was
that?
an old streaming website that died as fast as it came up.
Oh, like Mixer, yeah?
Oh god, I forgot that people know it as Mixer.
Oh, that's what it's called.
No, I call it Beam because that's what I knew it as. I knew the creator of that fucking website. I was best friends with him.
Cause yeah, fucking I think I first started streaming on Mixer a little bit, but not for like to get anywhere. It was to show my friend like some cool shit on Xbox games, because Xbox was affiliated with Mixer and it was the only way to like stream shit through Xbox.
A lot of people knew what Mixer was after Microsoft bought out Beam and changed the name to Mixer. Can I please explain this story?
Okay, go for it.
So, Panther and his wife and like the 5 people that helped make Beam swore for the first year, I would never sell my website to anybody. We'll run the servers, we'll do this, we'll do that. I wouldn't sell out to anybody. Get 2 years past, Panther's like, well, maybe we could get some people partner with us. So we got a few partners, right? and whatnot. And one of those partners were Microsoft. So you had the ability to get it Xbox. But then Microsoft was like, what if we give you $50,000 to buy your website? And Panther's like, don't. And I called him out on this. I was like, dude, I thought you weren't going to sell out. This was your baby. Motherfucker has me banned on everything now.
God damn. Interesting.
Apparently,
though.
so is he. I'm over there thinking, I'm like, you probably could have gotten more than like 50,000 or whatever it was out of the deal.
Yeah, Twitch is worth like fucking billions now, basically.
Mixer, after Microsoft bought it, was worth tens of millions.
Dude, I feel like Mixer bought Ninja for more money.
They did. That's how Mixer got more popular and got worth more money. And the Ninja's contract ran out and went back to Twitch, and then everyone that was on Mixer because of Ninja left
God
and went
damn.
and followed him.
Anyway, lesson of the day is that if you're trying to start up, you're a small streamer, and you're trying to start up getting big, just PogChamp on Twitch real fast,
Just
and
pog on, please.
you'll be up there and you'll be partnered in no time.
That's the key to it. It's not luck. It's not knowing people. It's not trying to sell yourself on stream or anything and make connection. It's pogging on stream.
Yeah, just pogging. That's it. That's it. Because what'll happen is somebody will clip it. You'll get banned for like less than a week probably. The clip will go viral. People want to see you pog again, so they'll flock to your stream, and then you get unbanned, and then next thing you wake up to like 400 million followers. Easy.
All right. It's fine.
It's true. It's very true.
I like
Or
to
kids that
point out-
spend too much money.
I like to point something out with Beam or Mixer or whatever you want to fucking call it. That when they introduced their partner program, you know how when we sub on Twitch it's $4.99 and we
Yeah.
get 50% of the cut. On Mixer, it was $7.99 and they got 30% of the cut.
The
To the
streamers?
streamer.
Wait, the streamers got 30%?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a bit fucked.
Mm-hmm. So they were getting paid pretty much the same amount of money.
Actually, I saw one of the recent like Twitch business fucking deals they're making is that they're lowering the amount partners are getting from subs and shit. Which,
Yeah, a lot of partners are going from 70-30 to 50-50 like affiliate, unless it is blatantly stated in their contract, like Ninjas.
oh, interesting.
So their top 5 or 6 streamers, they're not affected by that bullshit. I'll not
Pog
stream
streams to
the
make an
big-
OnlyFans. Fucking, that's the greatest way to make revenue nowadays. It's simple, easy, very efficient.
I'm gonna make an OnlyFans for my cat and just have webcams that watch my cat.
What
on
what if it
OnlyFans.
was called Only Feats instead?
No. Only cat. But he's gonna get an OnlyFans account and he's gonna make me fucking rich. Who
Only-
doesn't want to watch cats all day?
Only Pog
That's like a
Champs?
dopamine. Any pog champ? My cats
Mostly
can't,
feel-
my cats don't pog champ. My cats got fixed, so they don't pog champ.
Oh no, your cats can't Pog anymore. Oh,
No,
no.
sure can't.
Oh god. Anyway, that's probably going to be the end of the stream there, though.